Just go into the fucking hole.
Farts.
It's okay. There's not even an intro on any fucking episode ever. It's fine.
The intro is always like when we have really great jokes right before you say you're recording.
I know. Okay. Well, anyhow, let's, without further ado, Devin, roll me a d20. Because first up is yearly events. Oh, hi, Devin.
I 6.
Ooh, you made a friend.
Oh.
Roll a d6 and add 4. This is exciting.
9.
Holy shit. Ooh. What? Wow. This is, 1d6 order. What the fuck is order?
Order?
I am,
Boarder?
order. Order.
Huh.
1d6 order. Well, we'll have to figure out what that is sometime. But you get 1d6 order. But that's not even the best part. How can we do this? Your liege. Who's your liege? Your liege is like Earl Robert.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's fine. Somehow, it's gonna have to be a bastard. All right. So you make a friend with. Oh, I'm gonna have to. He's rolling. Roll 1d1000. 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. 4, 5, 5, 5. 4, 5. No, let's just go with the name that's really close to it. All right, you make friends with heretofore unknown Sir Garnock, bastard son of Porchefont and Earl Robert. He's a full knight. He's 21. He's a bastard of Robert's. Somehow that happened. And we're just not going to do the math, and he's your friend. So you got a friend. You can put him in your retinue, I suppose. Okay. Yeah. He's a full young knight. Yeah, wow, that's pretty cool.
So just put 1d6 order somewhere?
Yes. We'll roll the d6 to find out how much order.
3.
3 order. Amazing.
Just put it in the notes.
Just put it in the notes.
Ooh.
There's really no clues on this one. Order.
Yep.
Oh, you can give him three orders. He will follow 3 of your orders.
Oh, he's a 3-shot. Oh, that makes sense.
What does that mean?
So if you tell him to, like, hey, go murder somebody, he'll, like, do that, and that'll count as one of his 3 orders.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like the Faceless Man.
Yeah, exactly. But he's Earl Robert's bastard. Wow, amazing. Sir Beatrice, give me a d20 roll. Hi, Rambo.
10.
10. Ooh, okay. Relations. That is 26. Okay. Are you married?
No.
Oh, you're still single, huh?
Robert is cock blocking me constantly.
Wait, aren't you courting somebody?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me.
But you're still unmarried, so roll lustful.
Lustful. Why are there so many fucking tabs? Come on, roll 20. You can do it.
You should put a mirror behind you, Frisk, so then we can see your matching pants.
I'll just stand a lot. I guess I should probably do a virtual background.
Or stand up a lot. But don't do both.
Yeah, both is a lot.
14.
I fail.
That's a failure, huh? Ooh. If you're already courting, we go to the deed table. You are already courting. Roll a d6 to see what the deed is. You have to do a 2.
2.
You have to win a challenge.
Cool. Who do I have to kill?
Probably like her cousin or something.
Again?
Yeah, again. So roll a d6. Oh wait, no, this is just gonna be some. She's like, hey, go challenge some random asshole to a fight, and you're like, okay, sure.
Can it be your cousin again?
It sure can. She doesn't tell you who to choose.
I like that she's like Lady Macbeth, where she's like, "You must murder someone before we can consummate."
All right. And roll a
Sure,
d6
babe.
to see what the challenge is for. Oh, on foot to either knockdown or first blood.
Lame.
And what is the wager? Roll another d6.
4.
A 4, huh? All right. Justice and armor. All right, so you get his armor if you win, and you give your armor. There's a man here, Mike. I mean May. So Mike here, May.
There's a mic here, man.
There's a Mike here, man.
I hope
There's
that
a
is
May
mic.
here, Mike.
Mike and a bike and May.
Jeez,
All right.
he's ringing the little bell.
Yeah. Amazing. So, all right, we have to settle this fight. All right, so Beatrice, go ahead and give it the best you've got.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to impassion with something.
It's a splendid.
Homage Arthur.
Okay.
Because I want to be cool just like him.
And what did you get there? Oh, okay, so you have plus 10. Nice.
And then I'm going to sword his face.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Rough roll.
I know.
Oh, an 8. Wow, he is shivering in his little space boots. He is going to roll loyalty.
Crit fail.
Ah, it is
That
a
works.
fail. So he's got your. Okay, so you're gonna sword him, huh? Damn. All right. Sucks to be this guy. Oh, nice.
I mean, that would have been
fumbles.
good if he, passed his loyalty.
Yeah, he fumbles. All right, go ahead and
Tell her
roll
bless you.
damage. Bless you.
Tell her
May.
bless you.
Everyone
Bless
is
you,
telling
May.
me to say bless you to you, May.
Bless you.
She can't hear you.
Yell it louder. She's got to be able to hear you.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Everybody's
Boy,
yelling.
I
at
don't
me. Okay, 18 damage. Is that enough to knock him over? That's the real question. Because we don't really care about the damage he's going to take. So it's not enough to knock him over. And whatever, like 6 damage is not a lot.
First blood.
I guess 6 is damage. So yes, you bleed him, and he yields. My justice is yours, and so is my armor. So you have another set of reinforced chainmail.
That was really fun. I really like
Lucky
Does
you.
this help me in any way, shape, or form?
You can give it to your squire.
pass by Mexican area and
So then when your squire takes an arrow, they don't die instantly.
Well, my
Arthur.
squire is about to become a knight right now, so.
Yeah.
Arthur, move your microphone closer to you.
Oh, right. It's kind of over here. Is this better?
Marginally.
Yeah.
I can just yell at him to shut up.
No, that's not
Yes.
Make
Didn't
them
yell
go
at
have
him.
private time in the bedroom.
I gave
Yeah,
him
they
a
could-
shush mouth.
fair. Yeah, we need 3 hours of silence.
Not silence. All right, they're fine. They got the door. They got the room. They're all swell over there. All right, cool. You win his armor. You can give it to your squire.
I'll give it to my next squire.
Okay. Or you could give it to your current, like, if he's about to graduate this year, then you can just, like, knock off 4 Libra from the cost.
I'll do that then.
There you go. Amazing. Sir Kazan, go ahead and give me, or you're not Sir Kazan anymore, you're like saying.
Way to bring up bad memories.
You're like Sir James Gilly Pompadour.
Yeah, that's right.
What? He's got the coolest name out of anybody, and you're like, meh. Meh, meh, meh.
I mean, Grover was my main, but Kazan.
Yeah, that was 60 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
It was forever ago.
Not even that. It just seems that way because we play one game week at a time.
Dude, this is my 8th character.
I don't understand.
Yeah, this is like your 2nd or 3rd.
All right, so Sir James Chili Pompadour, roll me a d20 there.
All right. Is it there? Bidding.
Ooh, you have made an enemy.
Oh, wonderful.
Welcome back. Roll a d6.
Ah,
Welcome back.
better be like a child or something.
5. Ooh, it's a family feud. This makes sense. This makes perfect
Every
sense.
time.
Roll a d6.
I don't even have any family.
Well, your enemy is Richard Dawkins.
Your enemy is your family.
That's not true.
Equal to you.
Hurt.
Yep. Your enemy is your family. All right. Where are they? Roll a d6. This is going to be the real kicker. Ooh, a 3. They are in your liege's court. Okay,
They're not
so
mine.
they're not your family. But,
Good.
they're
Fuck
in
these
your,
people.
in your liege's court. So yeah, it's another young knight. It's like Sir Lycus's younger brother. And let's see who is angry. Roll a d6.
I'm angry. I don't want to know these people.
A 3. Ooh, they hate you, but you have no idea.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I guess that's fine. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, roll a d6 to see how angry they are. Another 3, huh?
Not very.
Open hate, thwart at all given opportunities.
Huh.
Wow. Okay. Great.
Good. Sure. Yeah. Great.
I have to note this. Sir James Chili Pompadour. Sir James Chili.
Come here to make friends. I came here to be a knight and save lives.
Enemy liege's court. Thwart at all opportunities. Alright. Sir Beatrice has already rolled. Sir Lewis.
1d20
You betcha.
is an 8.
Roll him up there. Is an 8, you say? Oh,
Correct.
Relations. Are you married?
No, I can never be married.
Oh, roll lustful.
I shall. Big boners. I fail lustful.
Oh, you fail it. We are going to have you woo someone. Are you already courting somebody?
No.
Oh, well, roll loyalty. So
I don't have a
fealty
loyalty.
or homage.
Loyalty. Okay.
Choose how to flavor that.
I'll do homage to Pendragon. Hopefully it'll get me someone nice. I get a pass.
All right. Check it and then honor.
And then honor. Honor, I shall. I get a 11 under 18.
Check that shit. And
Yep.
courtesy.
Courtesy is a skill. I have a 10. I roll a 4. I make all of them.
Ooh, check that courtesy. All right. You are deemed worthy and may start courting. Earl Robert says, hey, you know you're not supposed to get married?
Uh-huh.
You know, it's fine. It's
Oh, I high-five him so hard I break my wrist. This is awesome. This is the best news.
Yeah, you owe it to Horsefont there.
Yeah, Horseface, you're the best. I high-five him too.
He said no one should be lonely if they don't want to be.
I agree. You're the best. You guys, I'm gonna cry.
All right. You may now court.
Cool.
So roll a d20 to see the status of the lady or dude they want to pair you up with.
14.
Yeah. So what are you going for? They have the same status and they have a name. So they're also a vassal knight. It's a named vassal knight.
I don't understand. What do you?
What's
So
that?
I'm going to be paired up with a dude.
Or a lady.
Oh, but they're a knight either way. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go for a lady because she can squat out some puppies.
Okay.
And what is her name?
Yeah. That's a
And
good
is she a dog or a human?
1D what?
284.
284. That is going to be
We just didn't have a lot of ladies.
78. Something with an A. It's probably like Anusberg or
78.
Anusly.
Anus tart,
It's way better
obviously.
than
Yeah.
that.
Cunnilingus. Sir Cunniware. Okay, I'm going to just note that we're courting.
Yep. Courting Sir Cunniware.
All right.
Yeah. Give me okay, so your app. So it's flirting plus your appearance plus your status. It's the same status, so you don't get a bonus there. So it's just flirting plus your app.
What do you mean plus? You want both or?
Combined score.
Okay, my flirting is
Seems to be what it's saying to me.
21. Wait, 20.
20? All right, roll.
Yep.
Just roll.
Roll a d20. I pass.
Yeah, you.
I guess.
Success.
All right.
Okay. You continue, and you have a +5. So you've got a +5 on your romance.
Ooh, what? How do I note that?
It's just for like now.
Okay.
So roll romance.
I don't think that's a thing.
It is a thing.
Well, poops, it is. I'm going to. Can I impassion?
You sure bet you can.
I'm going to impassion with. Do I love my family that much? I need to start a new family, so let's go with family. Haha, I make it. That was concerning.
+10, so you got a 15 romance if you had 0
Romance. I will take a +15 because I have 0. And I make it. Wow,
Ooh,
weird.
All right, success.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You damn. Okay, you get a joint devotion. So
Wow.
you are
Me and Sir
devoted to
Tupperware?
that person.
Cool.
Kunawar, yes.
Yeah, whatever.
It's 2d6 + 6. Devotion to Kunawar.
Is that a passion?
Yes.
Okay, add devotion. Tupperware.
Like 3 O's or 2 U's.
Cunneware.
Okay, 12.
All right, that's not too shabby. It's over 10.
Yep.
And then the last is chaste. No bonuses or penalties.
Okay. Chaste. I make it.
A 1. A success. Oh!
I am devoted.
We go to the proposal table.
Sweet Christ. Things are moving quickly.
All right, roll your devotion.
Uh-huh. Devotion tableware. No.
So you failed your devotion. All right.
Uh-huh.
Roll your honor.
Roll my honor. I make that.
Black dragon roll, May. A black dragon roll if they have one, plus tons of other stuff.
I don't see a roll for Black Dragon,
It's fine.
but I could make a hate Saxons.
All right, so you.
I know what's happening here.
You made your honor. Okay, roll
Yep.
romance.
Romance.
You still have the +5.
Okay, so just a regular. Can I re-impassion? New passion?
Yes, new passion.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Okay, let's do it with fealty to old Robert since he introduced us. I make that.
Okay, plus
Good old Romanji. +15 total. Oh, fuck me. Come on.
Okay, so
Well-
you only succeeded on 1. You know. try again.
What do you mean? Start with devotion Kunaware?
I mean, you're gonna have to do it next year, but
Oh, okay.
So she denied your proposal this year, but you get a +1 to your devotion.
Oh, so that goes up 1. Cool. Neat. Okay, I'll take it.
Sir Halfgan, roll a d20, Dragon Slayer.
Should
Woman
I know
Slayer.
that stuff?
What stuff?
The stuff for next year? Or do you have that written
Just
down?
give yourself a +1.
Okay. All right.
As long as you have devotion Kunaware, I think we'll be like,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
And then I'll be like, are you married? And you'll be like, no, but I
Yeah.
have this devotion. I'll be like, oh yeah. So
Well, I'll remember. It was a big deal.
okay, 11, he says. Everybody's rolling on the relations table. Are you married, Sir Halfgan?
Nope.
Are you courting somebody?
I think I
I
am.
think you are. I think everybody is. Bunch of weirdos. Well, if you're unmarried, roll lustful.
That's what we do.
Mm-hmm. Wow,
Fail.
that's a fail.
Wow.
Woo for you too. You're already courting, right? Okay, you have to perform a deed for the lady.
Ooh.
Yes, indeed. Roll a d6.
Cease.
Ow.
6. Wow, okay. You have to give her a gift worth 1d6 Libra.
I get to at least pick it out.
Yeah, of course, but you gotta roll to see how expensive it is.
1d6 Libra. I go to the gift shop and I'm just like, what do you got? And they're like,
What does
Five.
this cost? Hold on just a moment.
how much do you make? You're like, it's a 5.
That's 5. Wow, that's pretty expensive, you know. So
I
what
can't
is it?
just half-ass her. She's, real cutie, Lady Irma.
What is it?
Oh,
Paint us a picture.
well, 5 Libra is way too much for my dick in a box. So she's going to get some nice textiles. I think that's what she likes.
I bought you a chore.
Like carpets or wall hangings or bed sheets and shit.
Yeah, they've already been fashioned into usable clothing and or rugs or whatever. Just nice stuff.
Which is it? Did
It's
you
a
go
grab
for-
bag. It's just, it's a lot. I can't just get one thing. It had to be 5 Libras worth.
So it's like a matching set of curtains, like bath mat and pajamas.
It's
Yeah.
monogrammed with a little heart with her initials.
Okay, perfect. I can picture it now. What a nice nightgown you've got for her. It'll go great with her bath mat and slippers. So good. Okay, so the successful deed allows you to ask her to marry you. So you don't have a devotion for this lady, so you can't roll that. So roll your honor and then your romance.
Okay, my honor says I will honorably do the thing, and my romance is not a skill. Yes, it is.
This is good timing for all this.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. I'm going to sub Venery, as is my right.
Oh,
Got
you
that.
could sub Venery for devotion too, I guess. So why don't you do that and also roll your devotion?
I don't have one, though. Wait a minute. What?
You have Venery though, which is all that kind of shit. So roll that.
So just roll it again. I mean, I already succeeded the honor, but okay.
You have to make 3 tests.
Oh, yep, that one passes as
All right,
well.
so you on all 3. So happy with tears, she accepts your proposal, and now do you have an amour for this person?
I'm about to.
Okay. Well, it's we'll put it at 2d6 plus 6. But it's love. It immediately becomes love. So you guys get married.
Fancy.
Yeah, congrats. She's very
Thanks.
pleased. You knew just what to get her.
If I'd got her anything else.
Yeah, I know. Would have been bad time for all involved.
You think I like window coverings, you fool.
All right. So that was solo scenarios, yearly events. Let's move on to experience rolls. You roll all your checked baloney.
Is this 524? 5? What year is it?
525.
525.
What year?
Sweet venery. Tender victuals. Come on with this garbage. Let me roll over. Increase my shit. Fuck you. What about the Pendragon whelp? Complete piss.
There we go.
I am lazy.
Diggity diggity.
Lustful cunt.
And cruel. Don't forget cruel. I feel like you have to go out of your way to be cruel. So can you be lazy and cruel?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You just can't be both at the same
Just
time.
keep being
Or
shitty, and then I keep giving you shitty checks.
you do your cruelty lazily, right? So you like tell other people to go do mean shit or something.
Okay.
You could be
So
you could be a messiah of laziness, or a preacher at least.
I've met some lazy, cruel people. Those are like they're your shitty bosses.
Yeah.
Every CEO.
Every CEO. Yeah.
They're lazy and cruel.
I do not want to shepherd
5
them.
traits every CEO has.
Yeah, right? 5 traits to lead to success. Lazy, cruel, lustful, arbitrary, selfish, cowardly, indulgent. Literally the entire right column.
Don't be a boss.
It's the yeah. Well, there is an evil knight. So if your opposite, if your chivalric traits equal 80, you are then an evil knight.
I keep forgetting that like things from my manor give me a constant check.
Yeah, don't forget that. That's what you should be doing during the economic circumstances phase of winter phase.
We're rolling those checks or what?
No, hold on. No, that's when you check them.
Yeah, before you do the adventure stuff, basically.
All right, I'm ordering Pizza Hut. Who wants some?
Give it to me. Put it in me.
Only if they have stuffed sausage pocket.
We can make that happen. I don't know if I've ever heard of it.
Stuffed sausage pocket.
Yeah,
He's just-
yeah.
That shit
You
up.
get sausages in the stuffed crust.
I don't think they offer that. But you could stuff sausage into your stuffed crust.
Well, they could thumb it in for me.
Yeah,
Double
exactly.
stuffed crust.
What do you think I'm
And
paying them for?
then it gets its own little documentary channel on.
I'm not going to thumb it in myself.
I'm paying them to thumb the sausages into my stuffed crust.
Go ahead and roll to see how easy it is for someone else to thumb that in.
They have
Corey.
a 15. They have a 15. It's their job.
Yeah.
And
Shit,
that
they're famous for
extra
it.
to do extra for you.
All right, so everybody get older as well if you're done rolling your checkies. Checkies.
Check, check, check,
Chickity check.
check, 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 check.
You said get older.
Yeah, get older.
Hey, ja.
I'm gonna live forever.
extra beer.
Man, I'm gonna have to spend my entire fucking development phase just undoing the fucking checks that I rolled. Piss. Because now I no longer get the religious bonus.
Well, you got to be
Piss.
more lazy and cruel like me, and then you'll get everything that you want.
I have energetic checked because I have like a fucking thing for my manor.
You have the bees.
Yeah,
Bees.
Melisarium. I have a guest house, so my hospitality is always checked. I have something else that I'll make sure that my fucking lance is always checked. I think it's like my horse stable or something, or a No, it's
Build
something.
yourself a tilty whirl.
I have a thing. I know I do.
All right. Well, get older, everybody. Is anybody 35 or older?
Nope.
Buddy, I'm 23.
Wow, bunch of summer children. Roll to see if your children die that you might not even have.
Who are these people?
The last of Ludia's kids just turned. Oh wait, no, the last of Richter's kids
Just turned the magic age. Of
just turned 7. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
7's the magic, yeah. Of course it is.
All right, and then after you roll for children death, it's economic circumstances. So build things, collect your incomes, pay your upkeeps.
So, what if Sir James Chili Pompadour,
Uh-huh.
he doesn't have all that?
He's
Family.
living off his families.
What families?
Who is Sir James Chili Pompadour? I guess is a great question.
Yeah, whose family is he part of?
He's not from a family. He was a kid picked up by Gromer and trained as a squire until he became of age to be knighted.
Okay, well, he was either, you can choose if he's either adopted into Gromer's family, in which case that's easy, or he's just a random asshole that runs around and like sleeps in the barn on Gromer's property.
Random asshole that sleeps on the ground.
All right, then you don't have to worry about no economic circumstances. You ain't got none.
Yeah, I'm like a hedge knight, but I know which hedge every night.
Yeah. And you don't have
Question.
any income in that case either.
But I'm a knight. Someone's got to pay me for
No one
doing
pays
knights.
you anything.
I thought we're all in the service of the liege
The
lord.
money that you make goes to pay for you eating, and all of your other regular kind of upkeep.
Oh, so I am fed.
Yeah, you're definitely fed. And
Oh,
you're,
okay,
like,
fine,
housed
whatever.
in a barn and shit. Yeah, it's not a glamorous lifestyle, but it
I
is
take
a
the
lifestyle.
bar wenches back to my own hedge, you know.
Yeah, you're what is classified as a poor knight,
Oh,
but you're still a knight.
got armor.
Yeah, you could sell
Question.
your armor for money.
No, slowly filtering it off of.
Yeah, you got a question
yeah.
there, Sir
Yep.
Lewis?
Alms House. It has a maintenance of 1 to 5 Libra per year, and the glory varies. Could you look that up
So
for
yeah,
me?
if you pay more to alms, then you get more
Uh-huh.
glory.
But what is the rate? Is it 1 for 1?
It's 1 for 1. Yeah. It's always
Okay.
1 for 1. Yeah, you can just spend Libra to get glory.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 5 a year just to get 5 extra glory.
Damn.
Why
and then
not?
Roll for your horses. So, being a poor knight could really bite you in the ass if all your horses die.
Beer for my horses.
Whiskey for my men.
That is an expensive army. Whoa.
I should have been building something every year.
It's okay, I don't say, like, build stuff every year or anything. Definitely don't say that.
I mean, usually you do, but it's just like I guess I wasn't thinking about getting the checks.
Yeah.
Because because I was like, well, I've got everything I need. Like, you know, I don't need anything else. Then I was like, oh, but free checks, those are nice.
Mhm. You're like, I see. The free checks every
Yeah.
year on all of this stuff. I could build a scriptorium and get a free check in reading for no reason. Or whatever. I'm sure there's one. I'm sure there's like a library or some shit. All right, everybody rolled to see if their oh, Sir Lewis, did one of your horses die?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, you roll a 1 or 2 or whatever.
Oh right, yeah, that's true. Just saw the big green 20 and I got excited. Everybody ready to move on to family rolls?
Fuck yeah!
All right, everybody who's married, just give me a d20 roll.
The Ocho.
Nothing for you.
Ooh.
Oh, Reese. A boy is born, but the mother.
Oh,
wait,
Never mind.
no,
I'm
you
not
don't-
even married.
Oh, okay. Well then, are you?
I didn't mean
Do you
to.
have a concubino?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well then, you're just going through the motions over there. You had a real exciting dream, and in it, the wife died in childbirth.
Always.
Wake up randier than ever.
You just have a lot of flashbacks to rough times at the Reese estate. All right, no one else is married. Cool, great, beautiful.
Just no pieces.
Wait, Beatrice, you got married this year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you were courting that lady, and then you stabbed that dude, and she said, "Okay, cool, let's get married."
Oh, okay. Then yeah, sure.
Yeah, that happened for you.
Do I get anything from her?
Wow, a 20. What do
You get a kid.
from her? You do get a kid. The kid is worth 3 Libra. No, it's a girl.
No, she's not worth anything.
Sure. We'll give you a D6 Libra dowry. Oh, wow, 5 Libra dowry. And 50 glory.
Lewis was out whoring last year. You remember that? Trying to knock somebody up?
Oh, okay, so give me a childbirth roll then. Just a D20 and no bonuses for wealth, because, she's not living with you.
No, shooting blanks that year.
It's probably for the best. Or she used a contraceptive. Who knows?
Yeah. Crammed a dead mouse up there.
Yeah, she had a witch scoop it out.
Like a goat liver.
Yeah, it's medieval magic.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody knows how that shit works.
Nope.
Sleep with this root under your bed.
They have a really good idea.
Right.
Cut an onion, wrap it against your foot.
Yeah. And then
Sleep
blow
that way.
smoke up your ass.
Right.
Perfect. All right. Household member improvement, squires, special servants, all those sort of people. Get this junk. And I think we'll skip family events this year.
If never mind. Okay. Someone's family hates them, that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough drama for this year.
So my squire just turned 21. So how much is that gonna cost me?
Squire. Well, it normally costs you 8, but I say you get a discount of 4, so it costs you 4.
And
Yeah.
sadness. I guess it doesn't cost you sadness, it costs you your happiness, really.
Yeah, yeah.
And some fucking armor. Which does cost you happiness.
And then step 7 is the old training and practice.
The old.
Back into the traits that I fucked up last time. Time to role play harder, boys.
Woo! Roll harder.
Role play.
Drive harder.
Has anybody ever made the pun ROLL play?
Roll play.
Yes. Yes.
That's what they called her in Mega Man.
Well, why do you think baseball gloves have raw lings on it? It's because baseball is just LARPing.
Oh, it is really just LARPing sports.
Oh.
It's yeah. Baseball is the most LARP sports where it's just like, I have studied the statistics and we have a certain percentage. Let's roll the dice.
Oh, it's foul. Okay. Everybody done with training and practice? I can give you your glory for last year. Spoiler
Yes.
alert, it's so
Almost.
huge.
It's not. What did we do last year?
You just
Feasted.
stood around.
We
Stood
feasted so good.
around. Yeah.
Didn't we like save a giant or something?
Nope.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was just a
there
feast.
was that. You did save the giant.
Yeah, that's true. What was the name of the giant? It was like Glorg or something.
Grung. Yeah. So everybody gets 10 glory
Oh, hot dog.
plus your annual.
Thanks.
Yep.
Hey, who's Lou of the Long Hand?
That's the giant who put Grung into the ground and buried him up to his head.
Okay. Because I had just written down his name.
Yeah. It's alright, I know who he is.
Alright, now I do too.
And yeah, after that, figure out your ship. And we
Time to
will.
open up the old calculator.
Ooh, I think my annual glory finally just touched 200.
I'm at like 520 or 517.
How?
My manners and shit.
What? But how?
So I have 96 from traits, 100 from chivalry, 125 from my holdings, 96 from my passions.
How do you get it for your holdings? Because for everything else, it's like having a 16 or above in the thing, and then you
also
add those
get,
together.
Like 100 glory a year for being one of the companions of Arthur, and that's
Oh.
everybody who signed up for that baloney. So not Sir James Chili Pompadour because he didn't do it yet, but he can do it this year if he
I
wants
want to sign up. Let me swear my fealty.
Yeah, okay, that's all it takes, really.
Oh. I'm with it.
Yeah. Good job.
Thank you.
But everybody should be getting that fat bonus.
But yeah, that's where the extra 100 on my holdings came from. But otherwise, you get like one glory for extra manner that you.
Yeah, for the extra manners they give you.
Yeah.
I mean, can I pay to build things if I don't have a manor?
No, you can, imagine them.
Can I run a side hustle out of Romer's manor?
That doesn't sound very knightly, but we can try to find you your own manor there, boss. If that's what you're aiming for Sir James Chili.
Well, no, I just want to
Like
eat and
good
fuck the rabbits at the Coney Garth. Let me run the Coney Garth.
That's probably what you're doing.
Oh, well, I'm filtering money out of that.
That's
my
how
head.
you're making your living. You're eating
Okay.
and fucking around with the rabbits.
Yep, fair
Instead
enough.
of living in the barn, you live in the Coney Garth.
It's soft there, but it smells terrible.
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
All right, everybody ready? Sounds like it. Great. Brilliant.
Sure.
We have some hot gossip. Oh shit, people are rolling dice.
What?
Oh, you skilling up, Sir Halfgan?
All right, I'm rolling the correct. There we go. Yep. Go ahead.
All right.
Crossed a glory threshold.
Wait, quick question. With glory for traits, is it everything over 15 or everything over 16?
It's 16 and higher.
Okay. So I need to
What
do
are
some
all these
calculation.
units doing at Camelot?
It's a good question.
I need answers. Eunuchs and such.
Anyone?
Hang on, I'm still doing glory calculations.
Okay.
Stop that rude talk, girl. These are holy men, and they're gonna witness the consecration of Bishop David as the primates of Britain.
primate.
Primates!
Blessed Dubricus is going to step down and become a hermit.
Well, that old prune there won't last a year alone in the wilderness. Don't scold us with their piety. They're here to get their benefit. They're here to get their benefices and fiefs, just like any other nobleman.
You think of that young knight of the lake, so handsome. I knew he was the son of a king all the time.
Well, I don't know when any arrival at court ever caused such a stir. And look at what he did on his first quest. He overcame the big knight, the king of Northumberland, killed or captured 8 bandits, rescued 3 damsels, defeated Sir Elibon of Queensford, and rescued Gawain, Ewain, too close together, Galligantus, and others from that traitorous Vavasour.
Oh, sure. Well, at least we know his name now. Lancelot. He's already the favorite of his entire clan. He should be. He's the king of he's the son of the king after all.
Sir Marhouse has gone away, returned to his homeland of Ireland. I heard his kinsmen are having difficulties, so who can blame him for going back, I suppose. But what a dreary place to go. Imagine going from the sophistication of Camelot to someplace as primitive as Dublin. Fucking Dublin.
Damn.
I heard that 1,000 knights searched for Merlin. They must have gone every place, and no one find hide nor hair nor clue of him. He must still be sleeping. Or maybe he really is gone this time. As a nation, we must say he was going to go after all. Even wizards die.
Well, yes, dearie, but we have all heard this before.
Wow, bravo, everybody. That was a
Very stupid.
very intense hot goss session.
A lot of goss this time.
Yeah, a lot of
I hope
goss.
the people that listen to this episode realize how much effort we put into it.
You said
Lot of
people,
talent
like it's
here.
more than one.
It's us. It's us and
All
Josh.
for hire. Just as a quick plug, we're all for hire. Let us
Oh,
know
yeah.
you want us to do some voice acting. We got you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we'll fuck up your production for
In like a
money.
year when they listen to this episode.
For money.
All right. We have 3 more voice acting openings left. Let's see here. Who wants
Yay.
to read for Sir K?
I will.
All right.
I don't know. Give me a region.
This is Gordon Ramsay.
I don't even know what the fuck he sounds like.
He
Do it,
sounds
do it.
angry and
This Knight of the Lake isn't so great. He just has good equipment. He has a magical ring that turns away all magic. And his new shield, the one with the 3 stripes right here, is magical too. Have you seen his sword gleam even at night?
Damn.
Have you seen his sword gleam even at night?
And Sebastian, I volunteer you for Sir Grifflet.
The army's getting bored and restless. Some of the men are having trouble with the local beer drinkers over girls. They're depressed that there are no more great battles to fight. It's boring.
And who wants to read for Sir Gawain?
I will. Oh. The dwarf knight is chasing everyone out of Owry again. Has that little guy ever lost a joust?
Beautiful.
There's a dwarf knight.
Yeah, there's a dwarf knight. Apparently he's never lost a joust.
He's very hard to hit.
Yeah, people keep aiming higher than where he sits on the horse. It's
fucking
really
tiny.
weird.
Odd job bonus.
Right? Exactly.
Yep, no odd jobs. All right. So it's early in the year. It's still kind of winter. You are supposed to be. Oh no, sorry. It's spring. You're going to court. You're going to Camelot. You're going for the yearly Pentecost feast. 42 days after Easter. Pentecost, the best holiday ever, well known for its feasting. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can give me intrigue rolls
Yeah.
as you're milling through ye olde Camelot, taking in the sights.
It's
And
local.
Sir James Chili Pompadour, you also need to give me a series of rolls here.
Uh-oh.
Can we use hospitality with this for intrigue?
Okay, I was about to be pissed.
Yeah, you can use hospitality for intrigue. That makes sense.
Going to.
Because it's like I would imagine it's the buttering up of people and getting them.
Right,
to
yeah. Like
spill
we brought
secrets.
these fine fish. You can have a smoked pike.
Yeah, here's the good wine. Tell me more.
Right. Oh, come on. One away.
You suffer a shock, Sir Lewis.
I'm shocked by the things I've heard, and I don't know whether or not they're true or not.
Roll 2d6.
Wait, am I doing intrigue, or you said I have a series of rolls?
5.
Yeah, wait for this bullshit. 5.
Okay.
That's not a good number to roll.
Yep, something happens to my stats.
Yeah,
What about my weenus? What happens to my weenus?
Get your weenus out of here.
I will tell you shortly.
Squeezing my weenus. Anyway,
just roll 1d6.
that's a concerning thing to say. 4.
You lose a point of con.
Oh. Oh.
You
I
know,
dropped my HP.
If we're going the hospitality intrigue route, you just overdrink, and now you can never stomach a certain vintage of wine again.
Ah, and my wrist hurts all the time.
Yep.
I don't remember what I did.
Too much English. Alrighty. Yes, Sir James Chili Pompadour, I need you to give me an energetic roll. As you are amazed by the wonders and splendors of ye olde Camelot, having never gone here before, but in the company of these brave knights of your county, you've been taken from Conygarth to Camelot, as it were. All right.
The whole new world it is.
Check energetic, and then roll generous.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just not cut out for the big city.
It's not for everybody.
Maybe you aren't cut out for the big city.
What the fuck was that? That sounded like a movie line.
All right, and then check your generous, and then roll just.
I don't know why, but it was like Disenchantment wanted to start playing all of a sudden on my Netflix.
All right, and then merciful, and all of these that you make, be sure to check them.
Okie dokies. Nope.
All right, modest.
Nope.
And valorous.
Come on, Valorous.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ah, come on. Damn it. There it goes. Hooray!
Hooray indeed. All right. So yeah, you are amazed. Camelot's a really nice place. Super fancy. They have fire. People are living in stone houses. It's amazing. It's all made out of stone and like bricks and stuff. No wood to be seen around here. There's a lot of, I don't know, mercantile business going on. All the Knights of the Round Table are like, you see them places. You're like, is that Grain? Holy shit. Is that Sir Bedivere? Great. I can't wait to see more people that I know or recognize. But anyhow, before the official Pentecost feast can begin, the tradition is for King Arthur to wait for a miracle or an adventure to happen. Otherwise, you just can't eat. So as you're all assembled in the hall, you're all down at your little feasting tables. You're kind of milling about. Let's change the venue. We have a thing for this. You're waiting. Those of my intrigue rollers. Sorry to have neglected you. Sir Lewis didn't make it. Sir Beatrice, did you make your intrigue roll?
Yes, I did. I tortured someone to get this info.
Okay.
Everyone else is buying booze, and you're just like, who can I cut?
Well, You remember Sir Knight of the Lake, Sir Lancelot? His knighting ceremony was never finished. Yet when he returned to court, you noticed that he had his sword girded onto him, which is like a part of the process. So it's a little bit curious. Yep, that's about all you got. All right, and so as you are waiting for the miracle to happen, a runner dashes into the court, throwing himself in front of King Arthur. You know, our good and noble King Arthur.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da.
And this runner is speaking very quickly. He's like, "Oh, sire, King, your lordship, King Arthurness, my Majesty, we've got some visitors and shit." And King Arthur stands and he says, "Oh, to the great court, everyone! I think this is not the type of marvel with which Merlin would have been planning." So you're all like, "Okay, sounds great. Let's go." You make your way there. The king takes a secret passage, so he meets you there, but he takes another route. It's not important that you know that at all.
Okay.
By the time you arrive, King Arthur's already seated, and you're like, wow, he was quick. To his right is Queen Guinevere, and a dozen or so round table knights. Sir Reese is up there hanging out, giving you all sly grins, or whatever he does in his spare time. Everybody else is arrayed around King Arthur, like being kind of excited, looking forward to both the feast and whatever this commotion is. People begin piling into this hall, trying to get a look-see. And as down the long carpeted aisle in the center of the floor, there are people walking down it. They appear to be 12 Romans. 8 are armed and armored. All of them wear strange and exotic, togas and such, feathered helms and all that baloney. There are a couple of hairy goths, just white makeup, black eyeliner, black clothes, everything. Curly hair. An Ethiopian person with a long shield, really long shield and a spear.
Wow.
And an African vandal.
Wow.
A turbaned Arab, apparently
Wow.
from Africa. A Byzantine cavalryman.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
With an unmanly bow, because we all know bows are unmanly as they have been for like
Tucker
60 years.
Carlson. Where's the bow?
Dressed to head to toe in scale armor is the Byzantine carrying a bow. So he's got scale armor, which is a thing you have not seen before.
Like a bow and arrow. I thought you meant was wearing a bow, a bow tie.
No. He's got like a big old bow and arrow.
I thought
you were making a pun, but you're just being dumb.
Yeah, I misunderstood.
And scale armor.
Yep. Whoops.
Have
we ever seen scale armor before?
Nope.
Jesus, this is exotic.
Does it look better than ours?
No, it looks
absolutely.
Okay,
we're wearing
cool.
pig shit.
Yeah, we're wearing chainmail, right?
Yeah. And the topper is an Italian wearing. It looks. Are those plates of metal on top of whatever he's wearing? It must be so heavy. How can he even move around? But it would probably provide some great protection. And then there are 3 others wearing senatorial togas, carrying an olive branch, and they follow behind an imperial tribune.
Wow. What the fuck is happening here?
Right? Somebody from the peanut gallery shouts, "Didn't we get rid of you last time?" And King
Which one?
And King Arthur, yells. He says, "Silence! Let no one bring insult into my hall." The Romans stop the proper distance away. Words are exchanged, and the tribune speaks. He says, "The high and mighty Emperor Lucius sends his regards to you, King Arthur, and with it a command to acknowledge him as your lord and send the tribute which is due from Britain to Rome. Your father and the kings before him paid, as is on record, But you, a rebel who does not know custom, withhold your tribute contrary to the decrees of Julius Caesar, conqueror of your realm and first emperor of Rome. And if you refuse this commandment, know for certain that Emperor Lucius will make strong way against you and against your land, and make an example of you and your people for all princes to submit to the noble empire which rules the whole world. Everybody is like just looking around as their eyes scream.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about this?
I put my hand on my sword and I'm looking at my lord for a cue to just dispatch these motherfuckers if that's what he wants.
Yeah, I am enraged with the idea that the Pendragon is not the lord of Britain, at least. Julius Caesar's been dead for 500 years. Who gives a damn about him?
Sir Beatrice?
I'm confident in my king's ability to handle the situation accordingly.
All right. Sir James Chili Pompadour.
I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of people talking big words. I haven't seen a rabbit in like a day and a half. It's all kind of new to me.
It's
Right.
George.
And Sir Reese.
Wait, no, Lenny.
Lenny.
You got any
Lenny.
feelings, Devin? Sir Reese?
Yeah, I mean, we probably don't want to piss the emperor off, right? But we're British. Well, I'm a British Christian, not a Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So I don't know.
All right, fair enough. Very good, very good.
I'm not the king.
So everybody roll loyalty, or whatever your homage Pendragon is, whichever Arthur-related trait you got there. And for Sir Lewis and Sir Halfgan, roll at a +5.
Ooh, that's a crit. Or it's a
I
20
crit.
and it's a fail automatically. I don't know which, but it would have been a 20.
I would have also crit.
It goes up
Yeah.
instantly, right? If you
It goes
crit.
up by 1 if you crit it,
Yep.
and you get a check in it.
Oh.
I'm curious to see how Halfgans is ruled.
Jonah, you just went, now I have a machine gun. Her.
All right, so everybody who crit, you're fucking outraged at these pieces of shit, and you draw your swords and shout swear words or threats at them. So I want to hear these threats at the very least. So
All
Sir
on
Lewis,
people.
What's your threat?
You fools, you have to RP now.
You Roman papists, you do not know the greatness of the Pendragon. He is anointed by God himself, and I spit in your general direction.
Damn. All right, Sir Halfgan, what do you got?
Yeah, you foreigners with your interloping ways and trying to just think you can just tell us what to do and demand tribute, you presumptuous nubs.
Oh, damn, presumptuous nubs. Fuck.
Nubs.
All right. And you crit as well, right, Reese?
Mhm.
All right, what's your threat?
I'll just spit at them repeatedly.
My friend is saying "Fie" to your Roman papacy, and I bite my thumb. Ah.
All right. You're not alone. A lot of people are drawing their swords and swearing. Everybody's prepared to fight. The Roman tribune doesn't move a muscle. King Arthur shouts, "Stop!" Roll your loyalty to Arthur again. So whatever homage Pendragons you did there, without any bonuses.
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone.
Oh, Halfgan.
Halfgan is having a moment.
It immediately goes back down, right?
Yeah.
At that point, I just gained.
Technically,
Gone.
yes.
2 20s in a row.
If we fail, it goes down, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For
Aw.
purposes
Only because it went up, that didn't work for me. Well, we did have the bonuses too, but
Honestly, you still got the check, though. I mean, it's not that bad.
yeah,
I
it's just
guess.
funny. Now I get to
So
Raven
you
flail like a
fail,
lunatic.
Sir Beatrice, but you're kind of okay already. But Sir Afghan fumbled.
Oh shit, he sucks.
Yeah.
I call him a really bad name that, like, I know is going to be a
You
problem.
don't stop, Sir Afghan. You start trying to attack the Romans.
Ooh, that's a good twist. I
Ugh.
the DM.
Yeah.
Assume that says applauds.
So, how are you attacking him? Go ahead and give me a sword roll.
Oh, man.
S words.
All right.
Say all the S words.
I'm just going to tell him how much I know about horses. Roll horsemanship. You guys, you want to learn about... Never mind. All right.
Boo.
Yeah.
on
I sword them.
that. You sword them? Alright.
Even with a -5, you would have sorted him.
Let me see here. Blah, 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 blah. These douchebags. Haven't looked at these douchebags in a while.
I was like, oh, maybe I'll fail. No.
Of course not.
You you'd rather win, right?
Yeah. We'll see if a diplomatic incident would have resulted anyway, probably so.
I mean, you're doing it in the name of your king, who they just insulted and said has to kneel before a Roman emperor who hasn't even owned this island in fucking 400 years.
Presumptuous nubs.
Exactly. It's the nubs.
Nubs.
Clever turnips.
Alright. Ooh, okay.
Clever turnips, these presumptuous nubs.
Because Gawain wants to succeed. Alright, so he's get +10 to his dex there, because he's just going to try to grab you. And let's see, his dex is stupid high. Oh, well, he barely beats you. But he grabs your sword arm as you're like trying to like push through the crowd to get towards these Roman bastards. And he says, "Sir Afghan, get a hold of yourself."
Bro, what the fuck?
Yes. Yeah. You can stop fighting if you want to.
Okay.
And then King Arthur, goes on to lecture everybody in his outside voice. "Anyone who harms these envoys will pay with his own life. These Romans are great lords, and though their message pleases neither me nor my court, I must remember my honor. Sir Bedivere," he calls for Sir Bedivere, "bring these men to their lodging, and see that they have all that is necessary or desired, and with good cheer. Spare no dainty for them while I confer with my court to prepare an answer." All the Romans go home. Sir Bedivere shows them into their guest quarters. Everybody is getting upsetty spaghetti. They're shouting like King Arthur, "Murder the fucking Romans! Fuck those guys! You're the best king ever! Down with Rome!" And then they're like, "Arthur, Arthur." How you guys feeling about all this?
I feel like the DM just likes hearing someone chant his name.
I have to read it.
Yeah, sure.
When it's yourself, yeah, it's really great chant to hear.
Okay, well, I'm
What do
going
we
to
know about these clowns?
not be proud. I'm not going to let my my feelings overcome what my liege has said, and try to do as he commanded.
Are you pro fucking Rome or pro tribute Rome?
I'm pro Arthur
Okay. All right.
and Arthur's decision.
Anyone else got any feelings?
I mean, pretty much that. Whatever Arthur wants to do. I mean, it's
Yeah.
probably a good idea to not go against the Roman Empire, but who am I to say?
It's
I
525.
mean, we don't.
There isn't much
We've
of
like
an empire
vanquished the Saxons, pretty much, right?
Yeah, they haven't fucked with you guys in a
So
while.
we kind of need an enemy, you know.
left. Wait, we're fishing for enemies?
I mean, what else? What else am I gonna do with my giant strength?
You need to go crusading.
I just finally hit
Easy as
a
that.
8 damage multiplier.
Damn.
Wow.
You're enormous. All right.
Yep.
Well, the crowd is split, but mostly everybody is pro Arthur. So he signals for silence. He's like, I must retire with my council to deliberate upon this matter, for it is a sore attack upon me, and I will never pay tribute to Rome. I have learned that Belinus and Brennius, kings of Britain of old, conquered Rome, and also Constantine, the son of St. Helen, was a Briton. By our right of being descended from them, we have the right to claim the title of emperor ourselves.
Hell yeah. You could be Pope.
All right, Devin, you have to take control of Sir Reese, the Sir Sweetling II,
The bodyguard.
the bodyguard. You're in his council. Everybody's being like, all right, so yeah, King Arthur, should we go fight the Romans? It would cost a lot of bodies, but, they came in here being assholes. What's your take?
What's Sir Sweetling? The merciful, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That was his. I mean, caution's probably the best move, right? We're in a time of peace, relative peace.
That's true.
Think of the small folk, I guess.
No
Peace is good for
Saxons
the
barking
kingdom.
at her door.
Oh, think of the small folk.
It's a time of plenty. We can give to the crown or the
Go ahead
throne.
and take a
Empire.
check in generous and merciful there. For good old Sweetling the Merciful.
A character you will never play again.
Oh, never say never. If all his characters die, I'm like, do you have a backup character? Be like, well, I am King Arthur's bodyguard.
Right. Okay.
All
A
right.
serious named NPC. You just take.
Those character sheet's fucked up.
Oh, that's too bad.
That's weird. Oh wait, never mind. It's the wrong one. It was Sir Sweetling, right? Sir Sweetling II is
That's
a
what I
different
thought.
guy.
Oh, I thought it was Sir Sweetling the second. It was whatever the
The
merciful
first,
one.
because the first is 38. And that
Got
makes
it.
sense.
Okay.
You want it
alright.
generous and merciful?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, the conversation is kind of the same. Some night, Sir Cador says, this is good news. We've been idle for too long. This is a chance to gain riches and glory. Sir Grifflet is, he says, gather to me, soldiers. Now is the time for those veterans of 10 battles to be leaders of 10 staunch men. So, if you were a veteran, now you've a chance to lead men to similar veteran status. And each of us must know at least 100 knights, so we will lead 100 more and go to fight the greatest and worthiest foe in the world, Mother Rome herself. Time goes by. The king returns to the seat in the Great Hall. The Romans are brought back. You've been having to eat finger food, it's not very satisfying. No feasting yet. The king opens his big old mouth and says, envoys of Rome, return to your land, the Emperor Lucius, and tell him that his demand means nothing to me. I know of no tribute or loyalty I owe to him, nor to any earthly prince, Christian or pagan. In fact, I know I am entitled to be sovereign of the empire by right of my predecessors. Tell him that I have fully decided to go with my army to Rome, and God willing, take
Oh my
possession
God.
of the empire.
Oh my fuck! This is hardcore.
Wherefore I command him and all Romans to come to me and pay homage to me as their emperor and governor,
Oh, dude.
or else suffer the pains of war. And it says, Sir Kay, give these envoys gifts suitable to their stations and pay all their expenses incurred coming here and departing here. Sir Cador, escort these men with my safe passage out of our country. Everybody is very excited as Sir Kay and Sir
Fuck
Cador
yeah.
rush to fulfill their duties. The rest of the day is spent feasting and being like, holy shit, we're going to war against Rome. This is nuts.
This is nuts.
Initial reactions from you guys / what do you do?
Oh, I'm fishing for a check in modesty. I will retire to my room to yell excitedly into my pillow. I am very excited, but I shall be modest in front of the crowd because this is a great deal.
I am not even going to reward that with a response.
I am fishing for a check in modest.
It's fine. You go shout into your pillow.
Boo the DM.
Sir
No, this is
Beatrice.
hardcore. It's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. What are you guys feeling, Sir Beatrice? We'll just go around.
I start rallying the men up for war.
Okay. All right.
We start doing chants. There's lots of drinking by other people other than me.
Roll energetic.
War, 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 war.
Like Mad Max Fury Road.
Sir Halfgan.
I think I'm gonna start sending some messages, to just like let my loved ones know what's going on and to be ready and prepared because shit is going down.
Okay. All right. Sir James Chili Pompadour. There's probably a chance to win great glory in war. This could be your key to getting a house to live in.
I guess I don't want to live in hedges no more. Can I have my own thing of rabbits though when I live there?
Who knows? Once you are a landowner, the sky is your limit, really.
No, I need to sell and fuck with rabbits. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Yeah, all right, I'll do it. It sounds fine.
All right, and Sir Turncoat Reese.
I mean, yeah. Let's kill some Romans.
Let's kill some Romans. Indeed. All right. So, the feast is more or less overshadowed by the news and preparations for going to war against Rome. However, there is a thing that starts passing around near the end of the feast as everybody is like getting a little bit sleepy, getting a little bit stuffed with food. There's openings. There's a contest to be one of the Queen's Knights that will be held this year before everybody, goes off the war and dies, right?
And it's just a title, right? Being one of the Queen's Knights.
Yeah, and you hang out with her when she goes on hunts and shit.
Yeah.
I have wood.
There is also, I don't know, rumors of disturbances, I guess is the best way to put it, in in the land of Rostock or Coinesboro. And if we check out the ye olde Pendragon players map, Coinesboro and Rostock. Where are those pieces of shit? They south? No. Suffice to say, they exist in the country that you live in.
I believe you.
Yeah.
That's worth a check in modest, right?
Yeah. No.
You said yeah. Card lays the card played.
It's to the north up near Maris and Lindsay, past Bedegrain. So it's some distance away. But there's a disturbance up there. The rumors are ghost killing knights. Yeah, sounds suspicious. Who knows? So I leave it to you guys. Do you stick around to be participants in the contest for the Queen's Knights, or ghostly adventures in the north?
Well, my Amor Guinevere wins my heart, so I gotta.
Arthur, let's run 2 sessions.
My brother.
Sounds no. I mean, if it doesn't get solved this year, it might just get worse and stick around next year.
Yes, but half of the group is horny for Guinevere.
Yeah.
Wait, but the North, you said ghostly. It's not the invasion of Rome yet, right?
No, it's a separate thing.
The invasion of Rome will take place next year, and you will go invade Rome. Rome will not invade you.
What's the split? Who wants to do what?
I would like to go fight this ghost.
I want to be a
Ghost.
ghost hunter.
I-
Ghost peeps, say aye.
I
The Romans have
Sambo's
snail mail.
muted.
Ghost peeps.
Okay, so that's 3 against 2.
All
Sure.
right, ghost
Nope.
peeps. My heart breaks.
I mean, my brother was a knight of Guinevere, but like, I'm not him. I just look like him.
Have you seen the queen?
Oh, I have an amour.
Okay, all right.
It's
Well,
just
go
not
ahead
that
and,
big.
And roll your amours for Queen Guinevere, right?
That's fair.
Oh, I did. I already passed it. That's why I'm
Yeah,
heartbroken.
Does it go down if we fail? I don't
No,
want it
no,
to go
no, no,
down.
no.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just don't pass.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it matches my original character's choice there. Like, I'd like to go
Sir
on an
James
adventure.
Chili Pompadour, have you seen Guinevere before today?
Don't think so.
Oh,
I think he's been out on the field campaigning.
Yes, this is his first time to Camelot and whatnot as well. All right, so give me a lustful roll with a +10.
Spent a lot of time with rabbits. I
And
don't know. No.
Sir Reese, you want to give me your amour Guinevere roll? Not that it'll change the situation at all, but
I don't have one. I've never
Oh.
seen Guinevere.
oh well, then you
This
saw her
character had-
today. So you also give me a lustful roll with a +10.
Jeez. No good.
So that's a success for Sir Kazan.
You see her, you just
Roll 3d6, or Sir James Chili Pompadour. And Sir Reese fails. All right.
Is
you
that a
have
fail?
You have an amour.
Oh yeah, it's a fail.
13, Sir James Chili, and then for Reese, she is stunning, but somehow she's just not your type. Is it her gray eyes, her perfection, or your knowledge that such
Reese
women
is an ace.
are always trouble?
Just fully ace. I thought it was going to be one of those things where it's like she's like a model where she's got a gap in her teeth and that's the thing they focus on. You're like, I don't like it.
Yeah, but that gap though.
No.
Her
I
winningest
kind of like the
feature.
idea of Reese just being fully ace, and then you're like, well, oh no, he died. I don't have any descendants to play.
There's a lot of family members.
That's true. That's very
All
true.
right. Yeah. After having seen Guinevere clutching your hearts, you ride off in search of adventure, like knights do all of the time. Yes. Just south of the River Dawn, on Ermine Street, lies Coinesborough, a small
Shit.
town guarded by a strong castle. You guys know, because you're up on this sort of thing, the castle is the steadfast of King Ephion of Rostock, but you've never met the man. You might not even recognize him if you've seen him. As you approach the castle, you're greeted by the rough and simple people of the fields. They growl up at you, "Hey, hi, welcome!" And an escort on foot, dressed in castle livery, approaches you and invites you to come back to the castle. You, of course, are really cool people, so you accept.
Can you
the
put
rider?
Coinesborough in the chat when you're done? I'm sorry.
Oh,
I just need to know
spell
how
it?
to spell it. Yeah.
Yes.
When you're done, anytime. Sorry.
Cones, bro.
Wow. Okay, that's way off from what I thought it was going to be.
Whatever. All pronunciations are mispronounced.
That's true. Okay, sorry, my bad.
It's all right. The man escorting you, the knight, reveals himself to be Prince Enor. I am son of the castle's lord, so bid you welcome, Knights of Camelot. Inside, the fort is made out of stone. It's a strong old fort. It's got a wooden bailey. You are seen to sparse rooms, kind of shitty accommodations, but whatever, it's fine. It's medieval times. You guys are roughing it. You're in the north. Things are northern up here.
At least we have a bed.
Yeah, exactly. You can tell the people are treating you as well as they can. They're not snubbing you in any way. It's just, they have meager possessions and such. After you bathe and take a nap, you're down invited to take a feast with the lord of the castle. And this guy, he's old. He's gray and old. He welcomes you to his castle. Beside him is his queen, a handsome red-haired woman. And the prince enters behind the king as he's greeting you and calling for food and for pipes and drums to be played. It's a strange northern stew, but it'll keep you living. Everybody, give me awareness rolls.
I'm gonna impassion with hospitality to do it without being rude.
You're not leering.
I mean, look around, but
Motherfucker.
yeah, not like.
Oh, sorry, Sir Beatrice. It goes down by one. You're at a minus
I yearn
5.
for death.
You are homesick.
Oh, what a bummer.
This northern land sucks.
Said every
Everything
southerner.
Right? It's just, this tea is off. The whole mood is ruined by everything not being as it is at your house.
They don't like the football teams that I like.
Nope, yeah, the music is different on the jukebox.
Ugh.
All of these things combine to make you just sad and depressed about home. That, and you just were married, so you're thinking about maybe going back to your new wife. But anyhow,
Sure.
such as it is, it's a pleasant feast. If you wish, you can dance and flirt with the local ladies.
Ooh. I will try my hand at dancing. And I'll do it with honor so as to not embarrass my liege by like pooping on the floor or whatever their custom is.
Yeah. Or by pooping on the floor, if that's what the custom is.
Yeah, whatever they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I make it.
Nice. You dance a southern dance, and they're like, "Oh, that's."
Is that what you guys do down there?
No one
think
else
it's
getting
gross.
familiar with the locals?
Yeah, I'll dance it up a little bit. I'm gonna even impassion it hospitably.
Oh, shit. I'm imagining now, because we did that intrigue thing, that every time you're impassioning with hospitality, you're actually just drinking.
I drink more, they drink more. Everybody wins.
That is honestly in 2021, being hospitable is like, I have a drink for you if you drink, and if you don't, I'll still have one.
Enjoy some juice, or this
Right.
water I found.
Yeah, I found a water.
How did this get here?
Yeah. I don't drink it. Fish fuck in it.
All right, you two make a gallant display of yourself, Sir Halfdan. The women dance quite well, but they are cool and withdrawn from you.
Must be my southern dancing.
Yeah.
They saw it and they were like, ugh.
You notice that some of the ladies that are not dancing are dressed in black and mourning clothes.
Oh fuck.
Who
Boy,
died?
I am not aware.
Yeah. And after some awkward moments, King says, "Why don't you sit down for a moment? I gotta get this off my chest. I most certainly welcome you to coming here, but I don't think it was, the delights of my court that drew you so far north.
Mhm.
My most notable and valorous knights, I prithee our humble fare hath pleased your palates. Would it more generous? It doth my soul good to see such fair knights at my table once again. Ere this day my hall hosted many stout knights. In my whole kingdom I could count 7 dozen mounted knights in my service. 7 dozen. But tonight I have but myself, my son, and 40 others. These few must protect my lands from the perils of the swamp and forest, as well as the villainy of men. Of the rest, many were slain by a foul spectre that haunts the fields and forest of this land."
Oh no.
Go ahead and give me religion rolls.
Do I still have the -5 for
Yeah,
melancholy?
use home. Fuck this place. Who cares about their local?
Someone
place?
help me.
Oh my god, I made it.
I'm going to think of my father's love of boats.
How is that applicable?
Well, he treated boats as a nope. I hate him. As a you're right. I don't roll that. It does not apply, and it shouldn't have been rolled. Thank you,
It
GM.
definitely shouldn't have been rolled.
I was thinking about like he went into fucking he went into France
There's not even
spreading
any
a
lakes
British
around
Christian.
here. In fact, no, there's no boats. There would
All
be
right,
love of
fine.
family, if anything.
All right. Religion of the 2. No.
Yeah, no. So, who made the religion? Sir Halfgan crosses himself. Good work. Oh, Sir James Chili Pompadour also crosses himself. Good work, you guys.
Woo.
The king continues. Whence this fearsome apparition came, we know not, and yet it hath stalked Coinesbro for these 12 months past. It yields to no sword blow, nor do prayers stay its wrath. Each Wednesday it returns to claim the life of another of my knights. Wouldst that you had arrived here 3 evenings prior? For on the past Wednesday, my youngest son, my boy, who had been knighting this Whitsuntide, was taken from me by the fiend. Mayhap your strength of arms could have prevented such a grievous stroke from landing. Queen Frida weeps as the king is saying, how her boy died.
I'm not even going to make a joke about whether they tried to get the thing high, That's
So
too awful.
it's Saturday now. We've got another 4 days to wait before Wednesday.
It's a true story. You guys can all roll your love of family to
Boats,
snap
you
yourself
say?
out of melancholy. And
Boats, you
Yeah.
say?
all
I
right,
don't really have a.
You're no longer melancholic, Sir Lewis.
Can I think of my rabbits?
You got to think of family.
But I don't have no family.
You certainly do. Should be at a 15, if nothing.
No.
It's
I have a family. I don't have a family.
That's
it's
fine.
whoever you consider to be your family.
Yeah.
Well, rabbits then.
It's your
will-
rabbits.
Yeah,
Look, it's
there you go.
Fast and the Furious rules. Family is what you make them.
Oh.
All right. Congrats on loving your family, everyone.
Small rabbits.
After a quiet pause, everyone is just crying during this quiet pause. King goes on to continue. Well, it lies not within my power to stop this madness. An I could but find champions to destroy this monster, I would grant any boon unto them, be it within my power.
Any boon, you say?
I
did
shall
say-
undertake your quests, but deserve no boon nor shall ask for one.
My blessings to you. Consider heavily your offer to bear this challenge.
We gotta do
Sir
stuff.
Lewis.
I request no offer and no reward.
Yeah.
We'll
I
see.
only fish for a modest check.
We're knights, my man. We got this whole code business to
Roll
uphold.
modest.
Okay, fine.
See how modest you come across,
I come across modest.
Good
But
work.
seriously, I require no
Well,
reward.
because this is such a, I don't know, unlikely event to result in your living, sleep well and consider well your offer to bear this challenge. In the morning, on Sunday, we'll talk about it. If your hearts
I'll be
are
in
still
church, though.
steeled to the task, so be it. But if ye wish not to risk grave peril, none shall think the less of ye. And he eyes the knights who did not, obviously volunteer.
I've fucking heard that
But
before.
how did it start? Does he know?
We'll
who
find
this
out
knight
tomorrow. We gotta
is
go to bed.
or something.
He will likely tell you on the morrow.
Okay.
We've got a couple
Yeah.
of days, man.
But you can give me either an intrigue or a folklore roll there.
I mean, we don't gotta like wait until he comes and kills someone. Can't we go like hunt him down? Isn't
He
No, but
only
comes
shows
to
up
act
on
as
Wednesdays.
Ghostbuster?
Yeah, it's like, Zool only shows up when there's a body appropriate.
Intrigue success.
All right. Yeah, there's definitely something going on here, and the king isn't saying everything. Of course, his offer to like explain more tomorrow is probably legit. But
Yeah.
even behind that, everybody seems to kind of be holding something back, but you can't get anything out of them.
The ghost looks like a giant baby.
All right. And yes. Well,
Ready, bye.
eventually the king leads the queen from the hall to, pat her shoulder and be like, there, it's fine that your one son died, because the other just, bumped up a rank because of that.
Your
But
son.
you notice that Prince Enor, the man who greeted you and led you in, is super upset. There's only 2 of you from the visiting knights that have volunteered, and all of his household knights, none of them said fucking anything. So he berates his household. He says, "Where are the hearts and swords that you pledged my father? Would none of you rise to this challenge? You may have seen kin and peers fall at the feet of the shadow, but perhaps it is you who are the shades of men. Be gone!" And
Wow.
everybody kind of is like, "Oh, sorry, guy," and they all leave. Everybody
That's
is
a hell
just
of a speech.
very upset. You go to bed. Nothing weird happens. In the morning, you're invited down for Sunday breakfast.
We shall break our fast.
It's a light stew.
Ooh, I love a stew for breakfast.
Everybody
That'll
is
watch my
being
figure.
a little bit nicer than they were yesterday. They're like giving you as much stew as you could possibly have. They're giving you the good napkins and the unbent spoons and whatnot.
Were they giving us the bet ones last night?
Well, maybe. But you were too polite to say anything about it. But today you notice, like, okay, all right. They're not giving me like the bowl with the hole in it. I don't have to like keep my finger plugged in the hole while I drink this stew. This is great. Sir Reese, amongst the rumors that you were sussing out, everybody knows that this thing has killed many knights, whether they fought it one-on-one or in groups. There's even a story of how they threw a rock on it and burned it, and it came back the next week.
What?
Did they like see the remains?
What remains? Yeah, in the morning.
Well, they burned it, but like they burned it to ashes.
Yeah, burned it to ashes in the morning. It was gone.
Hmm.
But after breakfast, you're brought into audience with the king. Do 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 do. And he's like, "All right, I'm gonna tell you about the first time we saw this piece of thing. The Spectre came to us upon a day such as this. The glorious sun had set, and we were all feasting in the hall below. A villager came unto us and spake of the dreaded Black Knight with a crowned helm. He who frightened all, and now stood boldly beyond our castle gates. Sir Sigus, one of my trusted bachelors, rode out to parley with the man, yet the Black Knight would have none of it. Indeed, he said no word, but lowered his lance and charged Sigus. Were it not for Sigus's prowess, the Black Knight would have felled him where he stood. Yet he knocked aside the lance point, and with his sword drawn struck a fell blow to the Black Knight's horse. The Black Knight leaped clear from his dying steed, and came again at Sir Sigus. Both struck the other with mortal blows, but when each withdrew their blades from the other's side, only Sigus cried out and expired. The Black Knight stood tall, whilst my best knight breathed his last. Then he faced towards the torchlight, and we who witnessed. It was at that time that I first beheld his horrible visage, and knew that he was not of the living. He had black skin, like soot from the fireplace, and just the grossest of eyes, and ragged, shitty armor. Yeah, it only attacks on Wednesdays after sunset, and it usually leaves before sunrise. Is always dressed from foot to crown with his crowned helmet in black iron, leather and cloth, like I said. He wears a coat of mail and carries a round shield, a sword, and a lance. And he is always alone, always rides a charger, and his horse seems to be normal, and from what we can tell, it can die.
It's just reborn.
Yeah.
Or he gets another one.
The first few months, we just sent everybody out in single combat, and he just killed them all. So, although I had 7 dozen knights, I'm down to 40. So, it's been a rough while. Now on Wednesday nights, we all hide in the castle and hope it doesn't kill too many of us. When we did that, the Spectre moved into the town and started slaughtering townspeople. So now people guard the village at nights, and now either one-on-one or in groups, the Black Knight is slowly destroying all of my forces and the lives of the mud people. But still, month after month, nothing can seem to harm this piece of shit Spectre. On the few times that we did get it unhorsed, hounds and men pursued it in the woods, but they lost it. Of note, 6 weeks ago, monks from the Abbey of La Belle Adventure were summoned for aid, but they were not able to lay the spirit to rest. 2 stone crosses now stand in the spot where the priests were butchered, and he gestures to a tree, and there's 2 stone crosses there. Most recently, my son was killed while defending the lives of 4 farm children. Rest his soul, my boy. The Black Knight apparently does not kill everyone he encounters. If he's attacked by many people, he fights until at least 1 or more are killed, and then he leaves the others maimed or wounded or terrified before, going back into the woods.
Option D, all the above.
Yeah, he does not discriminate in his killing, whether the person is armed or unarmored, a man or woman or a child, an old person or a young person, Kimric, Saxon, pagan or Christian. We've thrown everything at him, and he's killed them all. Your questioning is about to continue, but it ends abruptly as the chapel bell sounds, and it's time for prayers.
Okay.
If you are Christian, you are invited to go participate.
Yep.
Sure.
Yay, prayers.
I have questions, but not during church.
If you churchify yourself, go ahead and roll spiritual and religion.
Nope.
Church.
Mm-hmm.
Religion just for fun, but
In those things.
no.
Yeah, you both
Church.
You don't like this priest. You fall asleep during the sermon.
Yep. I've heard this one before.
He's just so boring. Oh, it's the monotone.
They should write a new book. This shit is boring. I found the Mormon religion on the spot.
All right. Well, church is finished, and the rest of the week opens up to you guys. What do you want to do?
I want to ask King Aephion who ruled this land before him, specifically mentioning that this pallid specter wears a crown.
A long time ago. Give me a courtesy roll to see if you can get him to open up about this.
Yeah, I'm going to impassion hospitality. I will offer everything I can to this man to treat me as one of his own court, as someone worth trust. I make it.
Okay, here. Do 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 do. The last generation was indeed this guy's dad, right? It was King Eldol, who ruled here.
Is that all I get?
What is there more to your question? You asked who
The
ruled?
the question was
before that?
before his lineage, who ruled this land?
Probably giants.
Oh, okay. All right.
You guys know?
That's-
There's no like castle historian or library or bullshit we could like.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
Jonah,
like,
you should make your own roll because
it's
I
like
made
him all
mine.
the way down until it's giants.
So did he kill his dad or what? Is that what happened?
Do you ask? Who are you asking?
I'm not asking him that. No way.
You could
Hey, bro, did you like kill your dad?
ask what became of his father. It's not a crazy question.
Yeah.
My father died fighting the Saxons.
Where was he interred?
Here.
When did this specter first show up?
I told you that.
Yeah,
But
well,
like, what was
remind
going
me.
on at the time?
Nothing.
It showed up like some number of months ago, and then, but
Yeah.
like, nothing happened that precipitated this event.
Not that the king can tell you.
It wasn't somebody's anniversary or some shit.
Have you looked this specter in the face?
Yeah, it was gross. Didn't I tell you? His
Yeah,
skin
but-
super black.
You didn't
Yeah,
recognize
no,
him?
I know, but
No,
does
I
it
did
look
not
like
recognize him.
that was my follow-up? Yes. It's not a crazy question. Who first encountered this specter?
Who first encountered him? That's a great
Someone who's not written down in this. Okay, never mind that question.
Well, as you're like quizzing the king after Sunday mass, you know it's fine and everything. You're asking pertinent questions as any knight would do, trying to solve a thing that is puzzling.
Sure.
After mass, the prince invites you to go ride with him.
Certainly.
So
In fact,
everybody
absolutely.
give me horsemanship rolls. Who wants to go riding with Prince Enor?
Let's do it.
Make it.
He says, "Hi.
No.
I like riding horses."
Hosties.
Oh, you don't make it, Sir Beatrice? That's too bad.
Whee!
I still know how to ride horses. I just don't look good while doing it.
You're like missing the step where
Right.
you're trying to cushion
Yeah,
for it,
it
but
takes-
you keep hitting your balls.
I don't have balls, but it still hurts.
Keep hitting your puss, just bam, bam, bam. Right in
That's
the
normally
spine.
the goal, but not right now.
Just bashing it.
It's rough. Yeah, so Sir Beatrice is left in the dust, and Prince Enor, you know, he rides with you into the sun-streaked forest, and he has this knowledge to lay on you.
Oh, by the way, it sucks to ride a horse at high speed.
So, although my father is a great leader of men, I am more the one that has been on the front lines, especially since I was not, you know, first in line for the throne, as it were. So, as far as tactics that have failed against the Black Knight, we've tried to encircle him with riders and hounds to drive him up against the River Dawn, but to no avail. You can only drive an animal that fears you. So driving the Black Knight just doesn't fucking work. He just flees south if ever he, you know, is cornered, breaking
Sure.
through our ranks, just killing men. We also tried to pin him with a boulder dropped from the castle gate. You know, Sir Reese's tale is old for you, but it took two horses to hoist it into place, and it landed squarely on his head. And it broke
Fuck.
his horse's back and pinned both underneath.
Fuck.
We stood around and watched till the body didn't move anymore, and then we piled wood on the corpse and put it to the torch. The next morning, searching through the embers, no sight of his armor or weapons or bones or anything. The next week, regular as the tides, he came stabbing in and thumping. Not long afterwards, my father sent me to the abbot of La Belle Adventure, and they sent 2 monks who spent some weeks writing letters, and then they had some reason to go somewhere. So close to sunset, they journeyed forward, and they were slain by the Black Knight. Sir Colbert, the young knight charged with bodyguarding them, was blinded in one eye trying to protect them. I'm sure he knows more about the events of that day than I do, as well as our priest, Father Gehoric, collected some of the monks' possessions after their death. So, although my father is, I don't know, lacking on more of the substantial details, these fellows might have more in your interest.
Sounds like a lead.
I don't know
Yeah.
why this Spectre has returned from the dead.
No
Yeah.
great treachery befell your land. No backhanded dealings before the Spectre showed.
No, none. Go ahead and give me suspicious rolls.
I'm not
These are
suspicious.
curse.
I'm
We
just
should leave
asking the
these
next
curse
question.
fucks to their fate.
Oh,
I'm
God
suspicious.
has apparently ordained.
don't be suspicious.
I don't trust that he's telling us the whole story.
Yeah, nah.
There's details that he's leaving out. And I'll say as much to my squire to pass along to your squires that you'll hear eventually.
By the time it gets to us, it's a different message.
Mm-hmm.
Telephone.
Banana, telephone, monkey fart.
Yeah. You ask, like, did anything precipitate this baloney? And he's like, no, nothing ever. Bye.
Weapons grade bolognium.
It's delicious.
Yep. Well, so we've got 2 prospective leads, Sir Stephen Colbert and the monk.
And the abbey.
Well, the monk is in the abbey.
No.
Right.
He's a
the
priest.
local priest.
Oh, okay. Those are the 2 then?
Our priest. So there's our priest, Father Gehoric, the abbey of La Belle Adventure, and Sir Colbert.
Okay. Do you guys want to split up? We have fucking 5 nights. I'll go to Sir Colbert if you guys want to. I mean, immediately after this hunt and ride. Yes.
Sure,
I'll
I'll
go to
talk to
Sir
the other
Colbert.
one.
No, there's fucking 4 more.
I mean, we're gonna have to resolve them one at a time anyway. There's no real-time advantage to splitting up.
That's a good point.
But the question is, who's going to interact with each of these?
All of us. We might as well like run around as a gang.
So
Well, that's
to
not
get to the,
feasible.
To get to the abbey would take, it takes a while to get.
Oh, because it's a journey. Yeah.
That's the point.
So
Okay.
locally, Sir Colbert and the priest.
Okay, we'll deal with those today.
Okay. Team Colbert. After
Right here.
returning from your beautiful ride through the countryside of Rostic,
It's still Sunday, correct?
yeah, you are
Okay.
introduced to Sir Colbert. Sir
Does he have a glass
Colbert.
eye or an eye patch?
Sir Colbert has an eye patch.
Why did you know that?
Because he said he got his eye.
He lost an eye.
Oh, okay. I missed that detail.
Gosh.
He got blinded in one eye.
See?
Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it took
Thank
a
you,
spear of
David.
wood.
Take a check in awareness.
Fair.
All right.
Completely fair.
Or recognize. Take a check in awareness or recognize.
Give them both. What the fuck?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, take both. You're never gonna roll recognize.
Right, yeah.
So Sir Colbert is a young knight. You see them brushing down their horse. And around Prince Endor, he's kind of stiff and shifty, but once the prince leaves, they settle down. All right. I know why you're here. I'm the knight our Majesty King Ephion bid escort the monks from the Abbey of Labille Adventure. Their names were Esha and Notham, both proud men of Lindsay. I discharged my duties faithfully, riding with them at all times, even until their very last. They spent much of their time interviewing soldiers and villagers alike regarding their encounters with the Spectre. We also spent many days riding over the wooded hills and vales within bowshot of the town, but only during the daylight hours. Because I was sure to keep them safe from harm and never allowed them to get near the weekly melees against the monster, the other knights mocked me as a coward. Then one Wednesday afternoon, the monks rode out later than usual. I followed close by as always, fully armed. They picked a place to rest south of the castle by a tall, shady elm. Beneath its boughs they read from the scriptures and conversed with each other in Latin. When I remarked at the setting sun and noticed they had not packed their belongings, they did not stir. I begged them to hurry, and yet they remained seated. I know not why they acted thusly, and there was no time to debate. My duty prevented me from abandoning them, but neither could I force them to give up their folly. Immediately I dispatched my squire to the castle to fetch aid. The gloom of night surrounded us quickly, silently, as we waited the arrival of the Spectre. Not long thereafter, the Black Rider emerged from the forest. He dismounted, drew his blade, and slowly stalked towards us. I stood betwixt him and my charges, sword drawn. Then the monks began a canticle in Latin. I was astounded, for the words had stopped the Black Knight in his tracks.
Oh, fuck.
He stood motionless at the sounds of the chanting. I moved to strike him while he was transfixed so, but the monks held me back. Even though they had halted the Black Knight, I knew their words were not swords, and they had not yet defeated him. Soon he began to stir. The canticle no longer affected him, although the monks still sang it strongly. The Spectre straightened his back and hefted his sword once again. Like lightning he moved to strike the monks, and I rushed forward and parried the blow. Although I fought better than I ever have before or since, the Black Knight was in a frenzy. He smashed me with blow after blow, numbing my arms and putting out my eye. Dazed and blinded by my own blood, I could fight no longer. Yet with my ears I heard the cries of the poor monks as the Spectre laid into them. He left me helpless by the broken bodies of the two monks. That is where Prince Enor and the king's knights found me. Gehoric, our priest, took to cure my wounds and instructed the king to erect 2 stone crosses by the elm to mark the spot where the monks died. You may want to talk to Father Gehoric as well. As for myself, I cursed the days I languished in my youth and ignored the learning the tongue of Rome. If I could only have understood what the monks had chanted that night, we could at least forestall the dreaded night for a while.
Thank you for your story, good Sir Knight. That will be of most importance to us. God damn.
You have reactions
So they've got
to
like
this man?
Did you see his face?
Well, are you there?
I mean,
Oh,
this
no.
person?
Well, I mean, we're all there. We haven't left. No one went to the Abbey yet.
I'm shocked, but I'm gonna say like it seems as though they have said half a spell without the finishing closure.
Yeah.
Did they have writings or belongings that they left behind?
I mean, they were reading from scriptures previously to their chanting the canticle. I can only imagine such learned folk probably memorized whatever it was they were mumbling.
So they didn't leave any stuff.
Well, if they did, I don't have it. The priest might.
All right, off we go.
Wow. Thank you, good Sir Knight. Philinette, give him a kiss on the lips.
Who's filling that?
My squire.
Okay, roll your squire roll.
Crit.
Oh! Okay, alrighty. This is good. Alright, wonderful. Let me just write this down in my copybook.
Yep, Philonet is a lady.
That's fine. Well, they're a squire.
I'm just letting you know in case anything romantic ensorcels them. I'm gonna say her. She goes by she, her,
Sure.
because that's a thing that's been invented
Hey,
in
maybe next year.
525.
Everyone signs their emails. You know, you gotta
It's true.
let the king know who you be.
Okay, sure, yeah. Let's kick it off big.
So Father Gahoric is in town, and that seems to be the closest next step.
Indeed, yes, and as some of you are, you take some lunch and you're like, all right, it's almost dinner time, but we probably have a moment to talk to this priest who's not too far off.
Priests don't eat dinner.
Yeah, he's a tall guy, Celtic priest, kind of
Weird.
old, as you might expect. You find him refractoring in his refractory.
Refracting.
Welcome, Sir Knights. Bid you, I don't know, patience as you gaze upon my refractories.
Uh-huh. We have questions of the story that Sir Colbert told us regarding two monks and a Latin chant that they said to stop a pallid spectre.
Oh, yes.
Wait, what's the opposite of pallid? Pallid means white. A dark spectre.
Umbral.
Yes.
Umbral? Yeah, okay, an
That's
umbral
shadow,
spectre.
A shady bitch.
Well, because
Shady bitch.
shadow seems right, though, like
Yeah.
an umbric spectre.
Well, those monks here are a few articles they had upon them. Their names were Escher and Northam. I knew little about them, really. Would that they had told me what they had planned. I may have been able to prevent their doom. But they spoke to me.
Do you have to do this? Is this a thing you
I
do?
voted it as a song, and I don't remember it if I don't do the mnemonic. It helps me. Like, fuck you.
I don't remember the whole song. Yeah. Okay,
And
continue.
Never for long. I guess they considered me an old fool. He raises his eyes heavenward and, it's like, oh, please take pity on the young and prideful. And
The young.
then he looks to all of you. Then he continues.
My mouth is agape. I've never heard such a thing from any monk.
Take a check in astonishment.
I'd love to. I don't know what to do with this. I've never seen a monk sing his every thought.
Take a check in trusting.
Okay.
Yes. Abbot Whitrud himself would be the only man who knows that these poor monks were up to. If I were you, I would seek his counsel.
How many days ride?
Oh, a good 2 or 3.
Oh, fuck. We're not going to catch him this week if we...
I knew you were coming. They sent him dispatches on occasions and received some replies.
What replies do you have in-house?
I know not what became of them.
Oh, fuck me. With the next bar. Are you killing me with the next bar? Singing me all of my disappointment.
So he gives you some things.
He sure does.
He gives you a prayer book. It's written in Latin.
Does anyone read at all?
I do, but I don't know if I read Latin.
Probably not. You probably read English.
Yeah.
No, that's not a language.
There's- not now.
Roll
Oh,
your
if you read, you read Latin.
Roll my. Ooh.
I
Okay.
mean, there's not too many other letters. You could either like read Aughrim, which is runes, or Latin.
Guinevere told me that reading was sexy.
Can I impassion and try to read
You
just
sure
to get a
can.
check?
Yeah. Maybe you heard some words once.
Oh no, nope. Robert, I like him less.
I can read
and
good.
you're melancholic. That's what you get.
Yep, I get
You can't read.
melancholy.
They never taught you to read.
Nope.
Oh, and you're sad about it.
learn to read.
Yep. All right.
This is a
so
bummer.
Afghan, you can read this shit. Ooh. So this is a translation of an old Hebraic Testament.
Oh.
The book of Samuel. It is
Exotic.
It is not marked in any way. It's just the book of Samuel.
Does it
It's
tell a
straight
story?
up an old, yeah. It's an Old Testament book,
Yep.
but it's the whole thing. They just sent the book of Samuel.
Yeah.
Wow. Is anyone that knowledgeable about Christianity? Because I'm not. Does anyone have like a religion
would a
above the
roll
two?
reveal? Because personally, I'm not familiar with that particular.
I mean, you have a priest guy right in front of you.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
priest
Oh
guy,
wait.
what's going on in the Book of Samuel?
By the way,
Well, I don't know what relevance it has, but it is certainly a book, and they had it on them.
Why?
was that the only book they had on them?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we need to find a better priest. We're asking about like, hey, do you know this book of the Bible? And he's just like, no.
It was certainly a book. All right, I have my priest. My squire kiss the priest.
Roll Squire.
I have my squire kiss everyone.
Kisses commence.
All right, Clever Jack kisses the priest. That's great.
Why? What was the past half hour?
Honestly, learning clues.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we won't see the ghost night this Wednesday.
I was ear-fucked by a priest for half an hour.
Is
So,
the correct answer.
That was 5
Do you have any more questions for Father Gehorik?
Have you ever seen this ghostly night turned away by anyone other than the monks?
No.
Okay, fine. Bye.
All right.
I've heard your sermon before as I ride off.
It's dinner. I mean, yeah.
It's not original. Book of Matthew, son.
I mean the advice that I'm given regarding Father Gehorik is he speaks in a thin yet still lyrical voice.
So your
So I'm
your
sure
interpretation
he
of
sings
this
everything.
was, was sing his actual written response.
Yeah. Makes
It's a
sense.
bold editorial choice, I'll say that.
I think it works. All right.
Who am I to say no?
Exactly. Me neither. All right. Just moving on. It's dinner time.
Sure is.
You're in the King's Hall again, eating dinner,
Boiled slugs.
discussing of things. As you're sitting down, you have a chance, if you would like to briefly speak to the Queen as she makes her way past you up to the side of her king. This would require a courtesy roll to not just like tug on her sleeve and be like, "Hey, Queen."
Yo, Queen.
I tug on her sleeve and say, "Hey, Queen," and she walks past.
Yeah, she walks past. Way to go.
I feel like honor.
It's too late.
Doesn't no.
One of
Okay.
you fucked it up already.
Whoops. That's what I do.
So at supper, King Ephion says, "What have you learned, and what are your plans, good knights of Camelot?"
We've learned many things that
I before E, except after C. What?
the speaking of Latin in front of this ghostly specter will stop it in its tracks.
Just
We
any
know that
Latin?
No, well, you
not-
gotta say a
not
particular.
any Latin. The book of Samuel. What was the book? The book of what?
Parata.
That may or may not have been the actual thing they were reading.
No, it doesn't matter. What was the name of the book that we heard?
It was the Book of Samuel.
Okay, the book of Samuel has something to do with this, but the town preacher has not enough knowledge, and we must abscond to an abbey or a hermitage.
Yeah, we need a better priest.
Give me rolls as you say hermitage. This would be
What kind?
either intrigue or suspicion.
Hermitage.
Suspicion.
Whichever is higher.
Suspicion is always higher.
I do.
I crit my suspicion.
Oh.
Next time?
When you say hermitage,
Mhm.
everybody looks at each other and looks at the king really quick before looking down.
I do notice a suction of air
I
from.
can't hear you.
Really? No.
Jordan,
Hang
can
on.
you speak?
Hello?
I can't hear anyone.
No.
Well, that's on
me.
him. It
No,
is on him. I
hearing
think his headphones just died.
Crably, man.
Yeah. Well, I was on a roll and now I'm
With
not.
Ears.
Ah.
Fuck, what was I gonna say?
Hello?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay. You left and I got thrown off my track and I don't remember what I was trying to do.
Hermitage, everybody looks down and
And I crit my suspicious and I said, "Oh, there is a suction of air from the room. What what's the word? Untrustworthiness? Like what do you not trust about a hermitage?"
It's nothing. It doesn't mean anything. There's nothing.
I think it
If
does
I didn't know
concern
better, I'd
us.
think your buddy from there died or something.
Hermits are all crazy and should be ignored. It's fine.
What
Anyhow,
hermits in particular?
I will hear no more of it.
Certainly, my liege.
And, yeah. So, you guys could give me orate rolls.
I can impassion my orate rolls.
This is what I'm here for.
I'm going to tell a story that relates to boats.
Oh, okay.
About the seas of forgiveness and the washing of and the gentle lapping upon the butthole of oration.
And everyone in the room's like, "Dad, you don't need to turn everything into an analogy all the time." And you're like, "Oh, but I do."
Sir James Chili Pompadour is in Washington.
I have traveled.
Dang. Look at him. He's just going for it. You got to stop doing that.
I mean, somebody's got to be here.
Yeah.
All right,
That's true.
Lewis, way to go. You speak boldly about boats.
Mhm.
Everybody wonders at the relevance. Sir Afghan, were you going to speak
Wonders
on
at the relevance. You ass.
Critical.
Wow.
Whoa.
Shit. What are you talking about?
I lost the context. What am I talking about?
That's my question.
He is suspicious of or
Oh, the Hermitage
cagey
thing.
about hermits.
Well, so the king
What?
came and said, "Hey, what do you guys find out?" And you're like, "Oh, we're
Yeah.
gonna go visit Hermitage," and then everybody got super quiet and weird about it.
And I said, "What the fuck?"
And then
And it led
Cerulus
to
like,
this.
"So boats, they're amazing and they're beautiful, and my dad loved them."
I'm gonna just launch into a lovely tale about some good hermits.
You could ask a question.
With a happy ending in an orate. Oh, I guess. Yeah. No, I'm reading the skill as like I have to
You
do
can
a
go.
spiel or something.
Yeah, it's very much a spiel, but you can always get information with your spiel.
Well, yeah, it'll attempt to suss, knowing eyeball corner movements, about what happened with the Hermitage. What makes you guys pull that face?
Okay, all right. Well, nobody says anything to your. They're like, "Oh, that's a weird poem. I've never heard that one before. Good work."
It didn't make you
Damn.
think about maybe
Nope.
offering some.
Ooh. Okay, that's better. Uh, Sir Lewis, did you say you were going to the Abbey as well?
Yes,
Yes, I thought you mentioned that. Okay.
I mentioned both buildings.
Yes. So, people are like, we'll breeze over that Hermitage business, but the Abbey, that makes sense. So you catch some nods around the hall. But when you mention the Hermitage, and again when Sir Halfgan tries to question about it, the king clears his throat loudly, and everybody like shuts up about it. However, as you're getting ready to like tuck in and begin eating, there's a man. He's a very upsetting man. He stands up and he says, "Good, my liege and his lady, good, my prince. Ere this day you thought us brave enough in your service. Did we not stand by you and fight and die for you? Have these, your poor servants, abandoned you? No, my lord, yet we are chastised and sorely treated. And yet before you are these foreign knights, who you praise and do honor in your hall. They have never shielded you or your kin from its wrath, yet they are held to your bosom as sons and protectors. They have never seen this apparition of death, and yet they are to ride off in search of mere words which they plan to slay and defeat it. I say the braver knight is he who stays on when his fears are greatest. I, Sir Gwyeth, say the braver knight is he who stands by his word to his lord at the dark hour. These knights do you dishonor by riding away with no vouchsafe that they shall honor your challenge. How shall we know that they will return? What proof do we have that they are men and women of quality, fit to challenge the Spectre? Nothing but their words. I say, let them be of action who would stop this fiend, and in such manner as to prove my worth to your lordship, let me test the deeds of these foreign knights. Who wouldst thou ride away so quickly from a battle you know thou canst win, sir knights? Or who wouldst thou stand with me when next it comes this Wednesday? I shall have their answer, good my king. Everybody.
I stand up.
You done?
Chair back.
You quite done?
He said a lot of words, and I heard like 3 of them.
Everybody is whispering in surprised murmurs.
Well, listen. As knights, our word is our bond, and that should be
I will
good
take your
enough
challenge,
because...
Sir Knight, and I will face you in combat one-on-one tonight to prove our honor and our worth.
If
And
more suffering and death is really what you want.
If I were to win, then you will follow me to investigate this mystery to the Abbey. And if you shall win, I will face this ghostly knight beside you, and I will die at his sword should it be necessary.
Fair. Let's do it. All right. He's pretty down for it. So the results of the duel will be binding, and if you lose, then the rest of the group has to stay and fight the knight on Wednesday.
No, I said me.
Yeah. But it's for the group.
All right, fine.
So if you win, then the group gets to go and do whatever. But if you lose, then you and the group have to stay until Wednesday.
I
And the
massage
terms
your
of this
shoulders.
combat, I assume, is first knockdown or blood.
Sounds fair to me.
Because a dead knight would be useless to you fighting alongside you against the ghostly specter.
Agreed, but
I don't feel like this knight is the smartest, though.
He besmirched our honor in front of a king and his queen and an entire court.
He did.
I'm standing up for you guys.
Sure.
Chitter in his general direction.
Yes, chittering and chittering.
You're hoping to get a
and
check in honor, my dude.
I already got that check. I don't know what you're talking about. I will not stand for some fool saying things that he does not understand.
This guy, he is Gwyeth. He's ready.
All right, I'm ready too.
Do it.
All right. I think if it's okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, so it'll take place tomorrow.
Yeah, it's already a night.
All right. Just want to make sure all the things. All right, great. This is fine. Okay, so in the morning, everybody grumbles to sleep. Ooh, shit. I don't want that full screen. And in the morning, it's time for some combats. He is going to loyalty to his king. He thinks this is a right and good thing for him to do. And he makes...
I'll think of my sweet Tupperware. I do not like her that much.
Oh, no. You like her less now.
Because I lost, what skill does he test me at?
Oh, it's going to be swords and boards.
Okay. Swords at a -5. I make it at a 5.
He makes it a 16, so he beats you. So you roll regular damage, but you get your shield and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's like nothing.
Yep, that's like nothing.
All right.
I'm still at a -5, so I will roll my sword and probably lose this one. -5.
Oh, he crits on you.
Yep, he definitely does crit damage. -18 is 7 damage. Yep, he draws first blood, and I will stand beside him, crippled.
Well, not crippled, I hope.
Yep, I'm still up, but I take a wound. Not a major wound, but a wound. In the meantime, can I take a first aid? Because we got a couple of days.
Yeah.
Somebody roll one.
Somebody is not a name of any of the knights present.
Okay, anyone with the highest first aid, roll a first aid. And take a check in first aid. It's a free check.
There are 2 knights available.
Okay, Rambo, what's your first aid?
Oh, Reese is there.
Perfect. Reese, you nailed it. Give me a 1d3.
Ooh, hot dog. It's the whole 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. It was first aided. I am still alive. And honestly, no worse for the wear. Thank you, Reese. You are my best friend. I kiss you deeply on the lips.
All right.
Deeply.
You guys gonna do anything special until Wednesday?
I guess fuck around.
Okay.
I already found out. There's nothing left to do but fuck around.
All right, cool. So you fuck around for 2 days. It's Wednesday.
I will be first in line. I can die. You guys can go to the Abbey.
All right. Well, we have to roll for where the Spectre is. Of course, you're gonna see. You're gonna be there. So you guys are all out patrolling as a group around the grounds. It's Wednesday evening. Everybody is on edge. Everybody has this shitty look in their eye, like, "Oh, tonight's the night we die."
Hold up. When I was peeing, you asked about doing stuff, and I'm going to look through the book to see if there are any like well-thumbed sections or underlined parts or anything in the Book of Samuel.
No, there were already no notes in it.
There's nothing even that looks like
Because-
they've opened the book a lot to that part. Like if I drop it and it just opens to one page.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
I mark that page.
Okay, you mark it. Mark it well. The page has been marked.
Okay.
Write that down in your notes. I
Yep.
marked the page.
Well, I'm going
page
to
in the
read
Book
from
of
it.
Samuel.
Is what I'm going to do.
Can you read?
Yeah.
Can
We've
you
been
read
over this.
Latin?
Okay. Damn. Okay. Well, as you are out
I don't like that
around,
number.
waiting for the Spectre Knight to make his appearance, you hear a great cry and hue coming from the village.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I
We
turn
ride
towards
the
it.
village.
Give me
Let's-
valorous rolls. At regular, because it's just the cries of dying mud people.
Ooh, I make it.
Regular dying mud.
All these checks don't matter because I'm gonna die first.
Holy fuck, I failed my Valorous. Ugh.
Prince Enor is with you. And he is shouting, to the village! The fiend is at the village!
Is it sundown already?
Oh yeah, it's already sundown. We fast forward all that bullshit.
Okay.
Yes.
Then
as
onward we
you,
shall go.
Ride along on your horses. You come up to find this terrible, gross Black Knight, as duly described before, laying
Many
into
times.
a farmer, just hacking with his sword from up on a horse, just killing the shit out of these poor mud people.
Wait, he only needs to kill one, so that's the one.
I mean, needs to.
Yeah, needs to. He only needs to.
Yeah, and as
What he
you
wants
all,
to do is.
Yeah, as you all ride up. As you all ride up. Who's in the four?
Front.
It is you, I say.
It is honorable.
Catch.
There's only so much room in the front.
I assume I fixed my lance on riding, on knowing that there's a mounted knight that I'd be. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You see him there. He just killed a little farmer guy. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna roll homage Pendragon and run him through with my lance because it's all I can do. I make it.
Okay, he will try to meet your lance as well, because he's not just gonna like stand there and be lanced.
Right. Mine shows an 8. Oh, that's yours. Yep.
Yeah,
I rolled an
guess
11.
8. Okay. So an 11 beats his 8. Go ahead and roll damage.
Regular damage is going to be a button. 26 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you think you hit him. You swearly hit him. Your lance doesn't break, but it kind of like bounces off his chest. It probably broke some of his, bones inside of his armor. Definitely, probably did.
I'll be rounding around for another pass.
All right, and as you ride around for another pass, he turns to, Sir Beatrice, you're at hand. He is
Yes, I
going
am.
to charge you.
Oh, I guess
What's
this
your
is the
red
part
dress
where I
on?
defend myself.
Yeah, indeed.
With a sword, yeah?
Whatever you want.
Yay. Okay. What am I gonna roll? Honor. Yay, I don't go insane.
Okay, good work. Let's see if
Now
you can
for
beat
the
a
fun
17.
part.
So you do not beat a 17.
Well, it's been nice playing with you guys.
You do get your
Oh.
shield bonus, though.
Of course.
So how you doing there?
That was 9 damage.
Oh, 9.
What's your?
All right.
Ugh.
Fucker's gonna
Is that a
sleep
major
now.
wound?
No.
And 9 damage? I hope not.
I don't know. My con just went down.
Fair enough. All right. Anybody else want to make a move on this guy while Sir Lewis is wheeling his horse about for another charge?
I'm going to start reading from the Book of Samuel.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your best read roll.
Well, my best would be impassioned by honor because we got to take this fucker down honorably.
I'm gonna stab him in the back while you have him frozen, honorably.
If it does anything. Yo, it's a
Whoa!
pass. Crit.
Nice.
All right. You're really good at reading. It's the best Latin you guys have all ever heard.
Perfect pronunciation, wrong words.
Yeah.
You'll get to the right part of it eventually.
It's pretty great. Good work. I can't
It's a
believe you're
whole
doing
chapter of the book.
it. You're just reading your little buns off. He is going to. Well, he's probably going to attempt to kill you because
Well, I
that's
want
kind
to
of the thing that he does.
I don't like that.
incapacitate him with shooting an arrow.
All right.
He's not an honorable knight. Yeah, fuck this guy.
And I'm not aiming for it. I'm aiming for like a weak spot in the armor. I don't need it to kill him. I just want to wound him and
Go for
Real
it.
Coney Garth type of shit to there.
Yep.
Dishonor him like the dishonorable bitch he be.
Go ahead and roll whatever you're gonna roll.
Does it make a difference when I say I'm not aiming for damage? I'm literally aiming to just slow him.
No.
Makes zero difference.
He's a goddamn ghost. Just try to damage him.
What would that even difference be? Like, oh, I'm gonna aim for his knee instead of his centered mass. Like, come
Yeah.
on. Okay. So your target is smaller. Go ahead and roll damage. It's not gonna block it, but he doesn't have to because bows are dick.
Oh, hey, that's not dick.
That was not bow damage though.
Oh wait.
That's true.
Because
Bow damage,
is
2d6. Ugh.
Yeah, it doesn't get through his armor. It wouldn't get through your armor.
Why would it go
through anyone's?
Don't have armor.
Yeah, so the arrow kind of hits him and bounces off.
Even at 18, it wouldn't get through anyone's armor.
But does he notice it?
he hates you, reader of the Book of Samuel. All right, so it's gonna take him some time to go find you, Sir Halfgan. I imagine you weren't in the front reading the Book of Samuel. So
No, he was back
let's give
crying.
Prudently.
Sir Lewis another chance to stab this guy in the back.
Okay, I'm still impassioned. I'm going to lance hard at him.
And he is going to be defending himself. So he does.
Ooh, I crit hard.
Well, you both crit each other, so you both take 1d3.
Okay, roll those both, please.
So it's usually he takes and then you take. So he.
Okay,
takes
I'll take 1, 2,
you
3.
take 3.
All right.
But he turns aside after being, harried so, and begins to run away from you. He's no longer focusing on Sir Halfgan. What do you do?
But I'm gonna call out like, "Fuck this guy! We don't need to chase him. He'll be back next Wednesday. Let's fucking
Fuck
tomorrow.
you! I'm gonna chase him.
All right, whatever, dude. I guess,
All right.
bro.
Sir Lewis, take a check in prudent, and Sir Beatrice, take a check in reckless. Sir James Chili Pompadour, take a check in cowardly.
I love my rabbits and I love my bow. But like, yeah, no, he'll be back around. I didn't want to fight him tonight.
Cool. Mission accomplished. We got him to turn around. None of us died.
Sir Beatrice,
Yeah.
are you chasing after this guy?
Yes.
Yep, that's happening.
Are you
So
just
one of us
chasing?
died.
So horsemanship roll.
Don't do it.
It's too
Fuck
late. He's
you.
gone. She's gone. Are you a she?
I'm a she.
Okay.
I first aid you before you go.
I don't think
wasn't-
that's a thing you can do
I-
in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Fine.
6 to 10 seconds.
Do.
Horsemanship.
Well, she's gone. You could first aid me.
Okay.
I'm rolling honor again.
Oh, my squire can first aid you.
You
Yeah,
have
whatever.
plus 10 there.
I kind of need it.
Nope.
Well,
All
I'm
right.
checking it off.
Yeah, you catch up with this guy. He's going to attempt to stab you with his sword.
Poke at thee.
He's got a plus 4, so he's got an 11.
I fight defensively.
Okay.
So you just take that.
It adds a plus 10, and
All right, so nobody takes any damage.
yes, and what do I have to do to attack his horse?
You have to attack his horse, so you have to win an attack against him.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Otherwise, he gets his shield in front of, your blow against his horse and stabs you.
Interesting. Good to know.
He's going to attempt to stab you. Still got his plus 4, but a 5 is shit.
True.
I'm gonna impassion again. With love of family.
You just already impassioned. You can't
Yeah.
impassion.
Oh, I
Yeah.
impassioned to horseman. I didn't think that transferred.
You had your sword. You gave yourself a plus 10 bonus to sword. What was that from?
So
From fighting defensively.
Okay, all right. So now you're impassioning with love of family.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yes, I see we're all having fun with this encounter. Yes.
yes,
Indeed.
I'm glad it went on longer than it needed to. Glad we didn't let him run away.
Okay, 10. Yeah, sure. You beat him, but he does get his shield, so his...
I'm attacking his horse.
Yeah, I know.
I
Let's
can't-
see if you can... His horse doesn't have armor, but he still gets his shield in front of his horse. Let's be real. Okay, so shield...
2 damage to his
No,
horse.
No, shields only block 6. So it's 18 to his horse. Or 14 to his horse. What is your horse's HP? He just has the same kind of shit.
46
Okay.
for a charger. 46.
Yeah, he's got 46. So minus 14 is some odd number. I'll just-
32.
There we go.
It'll be a while.
Yes.
Part of
Right.
you has a logical part that just goes like, turn away.
He is going
It's not
to
worth it.
stab you again. He says not my horse. Oh, he's rolling terrible though. So it's a 9.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright. Are you attacking the horse again?
Yes,
I
sir.
imagine. Okay. Go for it. Ooh, 18 damage. So it's got like 12 HPs left, pretty much. Alright. He doesn't like it, but there's not a lot he can do about it other than try to stab you. So a
14.
This That beats his 9. Go ahead and roll damage. Ooh.
Yep, that'll kill his horse.
His horse is dead, and he falls off of it. Yep, what do you do?
I do ride-by attacks until he's dead.
He was dead 200 years ago. It's a goddamn ghost.
Right? Alright, so he's going to continue trying to attack you each time you try to attack him. So he's got a
Just
13.
right
No,
away.
the actual plan is to just let him go and follow him. See where he goes off to when it isn't Wednesday.
Okay, so you chase him into the night, and as the sun rises overhead, his body disappears into bullshit mist because he's a fucking ghost.
I was waiting for, and then you turn over your character sheet to the DM.
Nope. You follow him into the woods until you lose sight of him. Who knows
He's a
what happened
fucking
to him.
ghost. Well,
We fought the ghost
Who did he
and no
kill?
one won.
Go ahead and take a check in Valorous, Sir Beatrice.
Who did he kill?
Cool. It'll go over the check I already have in it.
Oh, there you go.
what's up, Devin?
Who did he kill?
No one.
He didn't. He
killed
killed
a
a.
horse.
He killed a ghostly apparition of a horse.
No, it's
It's
a
the
real
horse?
horse.
It's a real horse.
Yeah.
I guess
He
the question
steals
is...
a
Can't
horse.
just ride nothing.
Yeah.
He steals a horse once a night or once a week,
Yeah.
and we just killed some guy's horse.
Or a wild horse. We don't know.
I mean, yeah, a lot of wild horses in Britain. Part of the Eurasian.
We know that he just
steppe.
steals horses.
I mean, he rides a
can
real
assume.
horse. You killed a real horse.
Oh.
It screamed and died like a real horse.
Hmm.
Well, yes, they scream like humans. It's fine. Whatever.
Horses die all the time. Let's not get sad.
I don't know if a ghost would ride a real.
Okay, Arthur, tell me.
Mm-hmm.
If this is a stupid line of questioning, does anyone recognize these dead horses? Because horses are expensive. They
Yeah.
cause like
Roll
Libra.
recognize.
Yeah. Well, it's not even recognized. Like, who
No,
just
I mean
had a horse
like
go
asking
missing?
the mud people, like, hey, here's a very expensive farm animal.
Sure,
I'll
give
cost
me,
you.
Give me a folklore roll to see if anyone
I'd still go with
recognizes
recognize so
these
that you
horses.
could
You don't have to do
describe
any
this
of that.
horse.
Just ask everybody, like, who just had a horse disappear? It narrows your pool to at least a couple people.
Yeah, he's got a
I bet there's a
folklore
dozen
now.
of people, dozens of people along the wood edge where they're like, yeah, a wolf came through, nicked a couple of sheep, lost a horse. They're livestock.
I appreciate this line of questioning, but I'm not seeing any rules.
I am hospitality to be polite to these mud people.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I am polite to mud people.
All right.
Folklore to continue to be polite to mud people and get something useful out of them, which is hardly ever.
Oof.
I succeed.
Yeah, no, you ask around, and they all reply in their gooey, stuck-up speech that, yeah, these horses just seem to, I don't know, biogenesis out of nowhere, and then are killed and murdered by knights such as yourself. But the eating's really good, so we appreciate it, and, you know...
Free horse meat. Wait,
this
could be a boon for this village.
This farmer's family will be, you know, they might have lost, you know, their farmer father, but at least they have, you know, the horse meat from tonight.
Technically, they also still have their father's meat.
Yeah, but you don't eat that.
So when we come back next session, we should go to the Abbey, right?
Obviously.
It's a thing that can happen.
We
I
gotta
don't
figure out
know.
which
I
part
feel
of
like
the book
this-
to read or whatever.
Nobody's
like-
talking to you anymore. You rode off into the woods. We're all talking about this shit where we're like, that was silly, right?
This
And you're
whole
just
session
gone.
is silly. I regret coming out here. We should have just fucked with Queen Guinevere.
Yeah, well,
Got a whole year, babe.
it was up to a vote, and y'all wanted to...
I chose poorly.
Ghost Night, that sounds doable.
Yeah. We find someone who can read Latin and come in and read the appropriate passages. That's the important part, not the entire book.
Well, all right. It sounds like there's a call to stop for tonight. That's what I'm
Yeah.
hearing.
Yeah, it's yep.
I will